The new normal uniform has a lot of us searching our closets and drawers for men's essentials, like soft knit polos, tees, joggers, and active shorts. Whatever men's basics you need, Mack Weldon has you covered with unmatched comfort and fit. Personally, we put in our order from Mack Weldon. I'm excited to get it because my friends who have got it say nothing but the best about it. Its comfort, versatility, style is good, and the shopping ease and selection is amazing. Mack Weldon promises comfort and a consistent fit with essentials like socks, shirts, hoodies, underwear, polos, or active shorts. From working out, going to work, or on a date, Mack Weldon is for everyday life. Their wide range of customized fabrics can keep up with you no matter what your day looks like. You can also join Weldon Blue, Mack Weldon's free loyalty program. Level 1 gets you free shipping for life, and once you reach level 2 by spending $200, you get 20% off every order for the next year. And if you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can keep and they'll still refund you, no questions asked. For 20% off your first order, visit MackWeldon.com/peasants and enter promo code PEASANTS. PEASANTS. That's MackWeldon.com/peasants. Promo code peasants for 20% off. Mack Weldon, reinventing men's basics.
Fox has
President
declared Donald Trump is not president! We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by the you know the thing.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness.
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast. This is episode 801, and we're going to go directly to President-elect Joe Biden's victory speech that is already in progress. And so we're bringing it up right now, and we'll talk about whatever he says.
For those of you who voted for President Trump, I understand the disappointment tonight. I've lost a couple times myself, but now let's give each other a chance. It's time to put away the harsh rhetoric, lower the temperature,
Kamala came out and said exactly what I thought she would say.
Again.
Like, literally,
and to make progress,
if I could imagine
we have to stop
a Kamala
treating
Harris
our opponents as our
acceptance
enemies.
speech, that's what it was.
They are not our enemies. They are Americans. They're Americans. The Bible tells us to everything there is a season, a time to build, a time to reap, and a time to sow, and a time to heal. This is the time to heal in America.
The birds. Do everything, turn.
Now this campaign is over.
There is a season.
What is the will of the people?
Election season.
What is our mandate? I believe it's this. Americans have called upon us to marshal the forces of decency, the forces of fairness, to marshal the forces of science, and the forces of hope in the great battles of our time. The battle to control the virus, the battle to build prosperity, the battle to secure your family's health care, the battle to achieve racial justice and root out systemic racism in this country. And the battle to save our planet by getting climate under control. The battle to restore decency, defend democracy, and give everybody in this country a fair shot. That's all they're asking for, a fair shot. Folks, Our work begins with getting COVID under control. We cannot repair the economy, restore our vitality, or relish life's most precious moments, hugging our grandchildren, our children, our birthdays, weddings, graduations, all the moments that matter most to us until we get it under control.
The hair
on Monday, I will name a group of leading scientists and experts as transition advisors to help take the Biden-Harris COVID plan and convert it into an action blueprint that will start on January the 20th, 2021.
2021.
Plan will be built on bedrock science. It will be constructed out of compassion, empathy, and concern. I will spare no effort, none, or any commitment to turn around this pandemic. Folks, I'm a proud Democrat, but I will govern as an American president. I'll work as hard for those who didn't vote for me as those who did.
We'll see.
Let this grim era of demonization,
you can take that both ways.
Right.
In America.
He could work as hard for those that voted him as those that didn't.
He could
not
do
work
the
hard at all.
opposite. Yeah.
He could be shit.
Who knows at this point? A lot of it sounds good, and I hope he's telling the truth. That's all I can say.
Mysterious force beyond our control. It's a decision, a choice we make. And if we can decide not to cooperate, then we can decide to cooperate.
It's true. I'm thinking about buying a MAGA hat.
That this is part of the mandate given to us from the American people. They want us to cooperate in their interest. And that's the choice I'll make. And I'll call on Congress, Democrats and Republicans alike, to make that choice with me. The American story is about slow yet steadily widening the opportunities in America. And make no mistake, too many dreams have been deferred for too long. We must make the promise of the country real for everybody, no matter their race, their ethnicity, their faith, their identity, or their disability. Folks, America has always been shaped by inflection points, by moments in time where we've made hard decisions about who we are and what we want to be. Lincoln in 1860, coming to save the Union. FDR in 1932, promising a beleaguered country a new deal.
That was a good deal.
In 1960, pledging a new frontier. And 12 years ago, when Barack Obama made history, he told us, yes, we can.
When Biden and Obama became president and vice president.
Biden and Obama?
Biden and Obama.
Yes, we can.
We stand at an inflection point.
We can bail out the
banks. We have an
banks.
opportunity to defeat despair, to build a nation of prosperity and purpose.
Everyone, please like the stream, and we'll do our normal shtick when this is done.
I've long talked about the battle
we already
the
missed
soul of America.
Harris.
We must restore the soul of America. Our nation is shaped by the constant battle between our better angels and our darkest impulses. And what presidents say in this battle matters. It's time for our better angels to prevail. Tonight, the whole world is watching America. And I believe at our best, America is a beacon for the globe.
Oh, look, he hardly has anybody there. Look, there's hardly anybody there to congratulate him when he became president. There was way more people there when I became president.
How much cooler would this be, though, if all the cars were like Batmobiles?
What if it was like a monster truck rally?
Yeah, monster truck and shit. That'd be so much cooler.
Define America
like jumping over like junker cars.
The fucking lowriders bouncing too. That'd be the America I want.
Sunday.
Everyone should be given an opportunity to go as far as their dreams and God-given ability will take them.
Blah, 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 blah.
I believe in the possibilities.
He's reading, so that's why he hasn't
country.
stuttered quite as much.
We're always looking ahead.
Well, yeah, he's
ahead
got a
to
good,
an America that's freer and more just. Ahead to an America that creates jobs with dignity and respect. Ahead of America,
there's a ton of people partying in Times Square right now. Just wait for coronavirus wave number 2.
We're into.
Not in New York, though. Remember, New York was flat.
Gives up never gives in.
And now they're partying in Times Square.
They're
wearing masks, but who gives a fuck? They're all like
been a bad
butts to dicks.
Bet against America.
Well, that's what I want to see.
We're good people.
Butts to dicks, New York City.
This is the United States of America, and there's never been anything we've been not able to do when we've done it together. Folks, in the last days of the campaign, I began thinking about a hymn that means a lot to me and my family, particularly my deceased son, Bo.
A hymn?
It captures the faith that sustains
Are we all
me,
like, is the Pope actually president now?
And I hope it can provide some comfort and solace the 230,000 Americans.
So people are like, what are you talking about? This is what I'm talking about. In New York City,
my heart goes out to each and every one of you.
They actually did flatten their waves.
That's pretty good, flat right there.
Like this.
And it's been creeping up, and now they're partying in Times Square. So let's see what happens next.
And make you to shine like the sun and hold you in the palm of his hand. And now together, on eagle's wings, we embark on the work that God and history have called upon us to do.
Even his with
full heart,
his acceptance speech got to have holding kids in his fucking
America
hand.
And in each other, with love of country, a thirst for justice. Let us be the nation that we know we can be. A nation united, a nation strengthened, a nation healed. The United States of America, ladies and gentlemen, there's never been anything we've not been able to do. So remember, as our grandpapa used to say when I walked out of his home when I was a kid up in Scranton, he said, "Joey, keep the faith." And our grandmother, when she was alive, she yelled, "No, Joey, spread it. Spread the faith. God love you all.
Spread it.
Spread the virus.
America, and may God protect
Bend
our
over and
troops.
spread it, Joey.
Thank you.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
All you fucking crybabies just need to wait. What if we just figure this out? You know, like, just fucking deal with it if you don't like it.
Can we all just take a moment?
Oh my God! All right, I'm turning down the music.
Can we take a moment to regale in the last little quote there, the last little quotable we got from him?
Remind me.
No, Joey, spread it.
Spread them. Spread it.
Spread it. No, Joey, spread it.
Bend over and spread it. That's what.
No, Joey, spread it. I like that.
He forgot that wasn't his grandparents. That was him auditioning to be in adult films when he was a younger man.
I don't know. Seeing how they say he handles other people's grandkids. Maybe that's how he was handled.
It's always something they say.
Well, I mean, they say when you see all the videos of him kissing on all those young fucking kids on stage.
I think you exaggerate a little bit.
I mean, we can watch the video of him being creepy.
We've watched this so many times.
I'm not exaggerating at all. Maybe he was just an affectionate young child. His grandparents were like, "Come on over here, Joey, spread it." We don't know, man. We don't know. Come on, man. Spread it. Come on, man.
So there's the whole family. Oh, dude, he's fiending for crack right there. Hunter Biden. Look at him, man.
He's like, I'll trade this baby for an 8-ball.
And here's Kamala and the second gentleman. They call him the second gentleman.
Yeah.
He might be the first gentleman of the country.
Behind that mask.
Someday.
I think he's Bill O'Reilly.
Bill O'Reilly's way taller.
That guy's pretty tall.
That guy's not as tall as... no, Bill O'Reilly would be the tallest guy.
How tall is Bill O'Reilly?
Oh, my God.
I need to know. Tall Bills stand out to me.
No, they don't, apparently, because you didn't know Bill O'Reilly was tall.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so...
The second gentleman?
He's 6'4".
That's pretty tall.
Yeah.
The second gentleman, and if he was...
That's what I'm saying. He'd probably be the tallest person on the stage right there.
If his father's father had the same name as him, and his father had the same name, he'd be the second gentleman, the third.
Uh-oh.
Don't do it. Don't do it. No, okay. Good social distancing,
Is that like
Biden.
Kamala's grandkids or something?
I thought it was the victory sacrifice.
Oh, my God.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, my God.
I think
Does she have, like, grandkids or something?
No,
actually.
She's not old enough to have grandkids, is she?
Oh, yeah, she's old enough to have grandkids, for
How
sure.
old is
She's like
she?
50-something. But, yeah, like, I don't think... She has, like, stepkids. I don't think she has actual kids.
Yeah, I think that she chose her work over her family.
Yeah, she married
life,
this
right?
guy and he already had kids.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris is 56. She's more than old enough to be a grandparent.
Not a grandparent of kids that age.
Yes. Come on, dude. You're arguing about everything. Seriously.
Those kids
Someone
were
who's
like 12. She gives them 19 and 19.
Okay, fuck off. I'm not arguing about every little thing. I swear I'm not. Oh, God. All right. Let's see. I guess... I don't know. I guess we could move into something else. Because what? They're doing a fireworks show? He's done talking.
Fireworks.
All right, let's see. We'll close that.
I do like fireworks, though.
Yeah, they're cool. Well, you know, sometimes they can cause issues, but
Should we buy MAGA hats to fit in with our fellow Americans now?
why is that?
Just to show them that we're all in this together now. We're all in this together, guys. We can all just wear MAGA hats now. Be like, it's cool. You can wear MAGA hats. We're making America great again, guys. It's cool. I don't even think they have to be blue MAGA hats. Even I'll sport a red one. I'll just go. Yeah.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
You know, a little way to celebrate, to make America great again.
Are you going to explain what you're talking about?
We got a new president. Let's work together, guys. Let's work together. It's just a gesture. Showing the other side that I care. Or would they look at it as gloating? I just think it would be a nice gesture. Like, what's up, guys? Let's MAGA. Let's MAGA Biden. MAGA Biden. Let's go. Let's go.
Biden. All right, MAGA
He called me
Biden.
sir, and got me so humiliated.
People are discriminating against wolves.
Wow.
They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
DP Action News.
And you better well learn to love it.
Can't open my notes.
Here's a video of the people outside the White House.
I will tell you too, Lester, right when the race was called
I
by
think this
NBC
is
News
stupid.
and other
You don't
outlets,
need to do this.
You couldn't hear what
Like,
was
you can be
happening on
happy
Black
all you
Lives Matter
want.
Plaza on the park just
You don't-
outside of the White House where
we
I am.
don't want
You can
large
sure hear it now.
crowds.
We have been hearing more honking, more air
And
horns,
honestly,
more
this
cheering.
should
It
be
is a
broken
loud
up.
Situation. The president this is the scene. You can see actually it's filled up. And just to give
I'm
you some
happy
perspective,
Trump
on the top
lost.
of your screen, you can see there's
But
a fence and then a
I
grassy
think
area.
this
That's
is
Lafayette
just going to
Park, which is
cause
just
more
to the north of
issues.
where I'm standing
We're
at the White House.
already
It has
setting
been
daily
barricaded.
records every day. Do we need these thousands of people to gather?
I don't know. If that girl pulls her boobs out, I will say yes, this was
on
worth it.
election night. We had to wait 5 days for
What
that.
is she doing
right?
at a concert on someone's
took a while to
shoulders?
get here, but this is why
Yeah,
the
people said it
reinforcements have been
was
put in place
reminiscent of
around
like
the
a
White House because
festival.
of the expectation of potential.
There's one like this in D.C. There was one in New York. Probably other places too, but those were the big ones.
Protests or demonstrations like these sort of
I heard
celebration
Trump came
that
home
we are
from
seeing.
golfing to see all these people out in front of the house.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he decided to golf on the day it came out that he lost.
Right now,
I think he decided to golf every day. I'm not sure how many days he had that weren't golfing days.
At some point, the president's going to come back to the White House, Lester. He's at the golf course now. That's just across the Potomac River in Virginia. He didn't take the helicopter. He doesn't do that since it's such a close trip. He drives through the streets in his motorcade, and he will have to motorcade back through the streets of Washington with this scene visible to him. This is not a president who often gets glimpses of life outside the bubble, so to speak. He confronted that a couple of times recently. I'm thinking most notably over at the Supreme Court after the death of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, when people booed he and the First Lady when the two of them showed up after Justice Ginsburg was laid to rest in her there at the Supreme Court. But it is going to be, I think, a real potentially jarring moment for President Trump to see how the country is reacting to his loss as he continues to strike, frankly, this very defiant tone.
Yeah, and we'll get into that. I've never seen a president react this way. It's insane.
One of my Republican friends tweeted, "What do we do now? Where do we do the riots? Where do we do the protest riots? Do we go to our favorite stores and burn them down? Like, it was like the naive Republican, like, we're not as bad as the Dems because we're not burning down our cities. But I was like, that's cute. We'll see. It could be around the corner. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, this guy. This guy is Trump's, like, one of his head guys, and he went to all these events, and now he has COVID. So this guy now has COVID. There he is. Wait, is that Don Jr.?
Yeah.
And then there's, what's her face? Ivanka. All the Trump kids.
Tiffany Trump. I think Tiana Trump is there.
Yeah, like the wives of the two Trump boys.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, this guy was around all of these people who was also around the president. And oh, is he in this? Or hold on.
Well, we spent a lot of time in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, there he is right there.
A very good
Are they
place
just playing hot potato with COVID, bouncing it back and forth to each other?
Apparently, yeah, between all of them. Is that Kushner in the back left there?
The tall guy?
Yeah.
I went to college there.
It looks like him.
It's always been good.
Probably is, yeah.
I think Pennsylvania is very important.
But the guy in the back right there is the guy who has COVID now, and he's not wearing a mask.
Florida is very important, obviously.
They don't give a fuck. They're so dumb.
A lot of people talked about
that. Probably has a lot to do with why he lost.
Texas, and Texas is we will have a tremendous victory there based on everything that you see.
Yeah, so
this is no longer polls. This is now.
He hasn't actually made a statement. Yeah, they're just showing where all he has been.
Did you got the Four Seasons footage?
Well, yeah, I have all that stuff. Yeah, that's we'll get to that. I did want to show. So here's what we got that led to the end here. Pennsylvania. It's looking like North Carolina's going to go to Trump. Georgia will probably go Biden. They're going to do a recount and all that shit.
Yeah.
Alaska, they're taking forever. They're still only 47%, but they always go Trump. Arizona, surprising upset, going Biden.
First time Arizona's gone blue in 24 years?
Yeah. And when I did my map, I got 3 states wrong out of all the states. I got Iowa wrong. I thought Biden was going to win that. I got Arizona wrong. And I got Georgia wrong. Those are the 3 states.
Wow.
I picked wrong.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was all right.
I'd say that was an A+. That was an A, not an A+.
Is it? Like, how many do you do it like, do you
94%
grade it?
right?
Yeah, do you grade it based on the states or the overall points that each state's had? Like electoral votes.
See, that's a good question. I don't think you graded it at all because you have maptism, so it's your superpower. You were already going to win. We knew this, Ben. We had faith in you.
Yeah, so let's see. Where is it? Is this it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy tweeted, I feel like we didn't focus enough on the fact that someone in the Trump campaign meant to schedule the Four Seasons Hotel, but definitely actually scheduled this Four Seasons landscaping store, and they had to follow through with it.
Yeah. What the fuck? I saw Trump tweet Four Seasons landscaping, and I'm like, hold on, landscaping? So they were trying to book the hotel, and they like booked it out front of the landscaping place?
I mean, you have to believe that.
It is. Why would they do it outside of a landscaping place?
And check this. They had to postpone it by 30 minutes, and the time to travel from the actual hotel to this place is like 25 minutes. So
yeah, right here.
Yeah. The press conference was delayed by 30 minutes. Distance between the real Four Seasons and this one is 24 minutes.
Yep.
It's in between a crematorium and a dildo shop.
Yeah, right here.
In case you missed it, Donald Trump's legal team is about to do a press conference outside a landscape gardens located between a crematorium and a dildo shop. The dildo shop is Fantasy Island for those of you that want to get your jollies off in Pennsylvania.
Can they fail anymore?
Oh, they can. Did you see the speech that Giuliani gave his legal team?
Yeah. We'll get into that.
They failed some more.
Yeah. I have to find it really quick here.
He's basically treating this situation as, we weren't close enough to evaluate the Pokemon card. We might not be a Gem Mint 10, We were having a look at the Pokemon card from across the room. Not a fair trade. Not a fair trade.
I thought I had it.
Cry. We're going to cry, though, when this all gets overturned in like a fucking week.
Here it is.
This will be like Jericho versus Triple H.
This, right?
Yeah.
Wow, what a beautiful day. Thank you.
What a beautiful day at the gardening tool.
So I'm here on behalf of the...
Are there any Bulgarian...
His fucking mic is shuffle stuff.
The president to describe to you the first part of a situation.
Yeah, so maybe he was just trying to tuck his mic back into his pants because he's not good with mics. He's not good
She
with
only
mics.
15.
Extremely troubling. First of all, for the state of Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and then for a number of other states.
I would say the fact that there's a porn shop there just shows that it wasn't a mistake and that Giuliani did book this place.
So a crematorium and a porn shop. This is exactly where this campaign needs to be.
There's probably like the, Ling Me massage parlor and spa next to it, too.
Now, if the left was about their business, they would start their own QAnon, and this would be the headquarters where the basement of this headquarters is where they travel the kids between the porn store and the crematorium for the ones they get a little too rough with.
And
the gardening to bury the bodies.
Lawsuits will be brought starting on Monday. But the first time it was discovered was here in Pennsylvania just a couple of days ago. The people you see behind me are just a few of about, I'd say, 50 to 60 poll watchers.
You want to watch my poll? Yeah.
Who will all testify that they were uniformly waiting.
Are you seriously waiting?
We'll wait.
Hold on. Trump doesn't wait for helicopters. He just talks right through them. Come on. Just talk right through it.
This is how you lose, Giuliani.
That they were uniformly deprived of their right to inspect.
Could you imagine owning a landscaping company and you find out that the Trump campaign wants to do a press conference in front of your fucking store? Like, whatever it is. It just looks like an office.
Balance.
Hello, I'm with the Trump campaign, 4 seasons. We'd like to...
They just called the force...
It's so good, dude.
Oh, my God. What is this?
From the very beginning, the mail-in ballots were a source of some degree of skepticism, if not a lot of skepticism, as being innately prone to fraud.
No.
The New York Times...
Not even 1%.
...had written that 10 years ago under other circumstances, but of course changed their mind.
It's like 1/4%.
Once it was a situation involving President Trump.
It's funny because they act like the amount of voter fraud percentage is a high percentage, but then they act like the percentage of people that die from COVID is not that many. It's really weird.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Congresswoman Jordan, in her vast and compendious review of various forms of voter fraud, cited mail-in ballots as the most prone to fraud. With all that, you would have expected that be a high degree of security and a high degree of inspection that would be provided for mail-in ballots. Instead, in the wisdom of the
talking to the mic, Rudy.
Democrat officials here in
he waddles a lot.
City that's
he's turning into the Penguin.
Been Democrat for 60 years.
Look at him.
And has a very long history of voter fraud.
He's got little flippers for me.
Documented history of voter fraud. Instead of going to a high degree of care to allow inspections of the mail-in ballots, there was no inspection of a single mail-in ballot.
From Stummies.
Those mail-in ballots could have been for anybody.
They could have. We don't know.
Those mail-in ballots could have been for anybody they wrote in. Those mail-in ballots could have been written the day before by the Democratic Party hacks that were all over the convention center.
This is so good.
What I'm saying to you is not a single one was inspected, as the law required. Even when a court order was obtained to allow the Republican inspectors to get 6 feet closer, they moved the people counting the ballots 6 further feet away. It's really simple.
It's like, what do these people think they're going to figure out by standing there and staring at people counting ballots?
Inspection. I mean, this is common knowledge, common practice in the examination of absentee ballots, which happens all the time. Take out the absentee ballot, you open it up, the Republican looks at it, the Democrat looks at it. If nobody objects, you put it in the pile. If either objects, you put it aside. That's what's done for absentee ballots, which have the extra security of having signatures you can match.
Does anyone have any hedges they want trimmed while you're here?
It's a much more insecure method of voting. No Republican got a chance to look at that ballot.
No Republican got a chance
Some
to look
of the
at that
ballots
ballot.
you will see look suspicious.
Would you like to spread some
From
mulch?
very far away.
From very far
they look
away.
Like same pen, possibly same handwriting.
Possibly same
We can't say
handwriting.
that because we never got to see it.
You're
Now,
saying
also
that it's
gonna find
possibly same handwriting
way
from
across.
6 feet away. It could be the
on
same
other
handwriting.
side of the state,
Could be the same
there was a
handwriting
similar
from 10 feet
situation
away.
Yeah,
in
how the
Pittsburgh
fuck? I mean, like, what can you
involving
even really
300,000
know? You're
ballots
just wasting your time and being
that
disruptive.
were uninspected, unreviewed, not observed by a single Republican. Not a single one. Got to be a pattern.
It's got to be a pattern. How else do you explain
As a
this
friend of mine
massive
said, I don't
loss
believe
for
in
our president?
conspiracies, But I also don't believe in coincidences.
I don't believe in
Kinda
conspiracies.
There
all
are plenty of
Republicans were rejected
But I also
here.
don't believe in
And all
coincidences.
Republicans were rejected in Pittsburgh, and it amounts to about, just about the 700,000 votes that President Trump was ahead by 2 days ago that disappeared.
They didn't take votes away from him, right?
And
His
we have
lead
no way of
disappeared,
knowing
Ben.
Because we were deprived of the right to inspect if a single one of those ballots is legitimate. That is unheard of. It's illegal. It's unconstitutional. And we will be bringing an action challenging that. And I emphasize to you, it's only one of the many other infirmities in this election.
Man.
I know this city has a sad history of voter fraud.
It also has a sad
After
history
all,
of misbooking
Joe
the Four
Frazier
Seasons.
is still voting here. Kind of hard since he died 5 years ago, but Joe
I was
continues
going
to
for
vote.
high class.
If I recall correctly, Joe was a Republican.
But fuck
so
the
maybe
Four
I shouldn't
Seasons
complain.
Hotel.
But we should go see
I'm
if
going
Joe
for
is
Four
voting
Seasons
Republican or Democrat
landscaping.
now from the grave. Also, Will Smith's father has voted here twice since he died.
Name dropping.
I don't know how he votes because his vote is secret.
Oh, Will
In
Smith is
Philadelphia,
committing voter
they keep the
fraud.
votes of
Smith's
dead
dad
people
is.
secret.
West
Dad's
Philadelphia,
dead.
born and raised on the
Something
playground
you
where
can
my
be
dad
commended
voted for Biden.
I'm not attacking the people of Philadelphia. I'm attacking a decrepit democratic machine, which has a lot of other reasons to be attacked.
You know
It's
what's
been
the
around for
problem when you
65
can name
years.
all the
You keep electing the same people.
three people that were
The
voter
city gets
fraud.
no better. The crime goes way through the roof. The riots you have, the police stand by and watch it, not because of the police, because you have a mayor that lets them stand by and watch it.
If there
You
was
got
if it
district
was a
attorney
number
lets
that
people-
mattered of people who were voting dead, if it was a number that actually mattered, he would have used that number instead of Will Smith's dad and Joe Lewis. But Joe Lewis was a Republican, so maybe I shouldn't complain.
Go free.
That's what he said.
You are poorly served, ladies and gentlemen of Philadelphia. And then you got a political machine.
Joe Lewis was one of the greatest
Mayors-
boxers ever.
Mayors
and
who
ended
let
his
riots
life with
take
almost
place.
no money because he hardly
District
got paid at all.
attorneys
Got
who
ripped
set
off by all
criminals
the
free.
promoters.
I don't think they're going to care much about ballot fraud. This is outrageous. In an enormously important contest with a very, very suspect method of voting, there was no security. Zero. The people of this city, people of this country, have no assurance at all that those ballots were actually cast. They would have to have been almost unanimously cast for Joe Biden in order to catch up. And let me have one or two of the people, let me emphasize, this is only 2 or 3 of about 50 people so far that have given us statements, affidavits, recordings. We're going to have many, many witnesses. It's not a small case. It can be a big case.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Egghead. He's 27 years old today. It's your last year, Egghead. If you want to join the 27 club, then you're old like the rest of us. Little baby Egghead. Happy birthday. And for those of you that are giving donations, thank you so much. We do want to hit this goal tonight, and if we don't hit the goal, we'll cry.
Here's some more clips here. Look at this.
They're just doing a little prayer.
It looks like they're facing Mecca, you know?
They're facing Makkah.
Makkah. Look at these fucking weirdos, man.
Just doing a prayer. On your knees is where you need to be. Don't pray to God, baby. Pray to me on your knees.
Look at this. Watch this. There's no sound, but a Pornhub ad pops up on their screen.
I think this was a joke, right?
Yeah, it might be fake as fuck, but it's pretty hilarious.
Fake news.
Look at this. And then he makes this face.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Fake news.
That's hilarious. I love it.
It's funny.
Reports everywhere.
See Alex Jones. This was last night.
Hundreds of thousands of people that are dead have been voting. It's just massive evidence. The media just keeps denying the evidence and goes, well, what's the evidence? It's all over the news. I'm out in a parking lot with you, but the news is all over the place. I mean, they've had hundreds of thousands of people in Michigan, other states vote that are dead. And
how many dead voters are there?
Ballots out there, so that's my proof. Fuckers, when we come for them,
USA's Walking Dead, voting dead.
They will be destroyed because America is rising. 1776 is the answer to 1984. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776.
So they're calling for a revolution?
I guess.
So you say you want a revolution. Oh, yeah.
And when we take this country back, they must be held accountable as espionage operatives. They must spend life in prison. The heads of Google, the heads of Facebook, the heads of Twitter, the heads of all of it. Bet against America and bet against your freedom and surveil. Awaken the sleeping giant! Burn in hell, Joe Biden! Burn in hell, Bill Gates! Burn in hell, Fauci! America is awake and we are never backing down. And I want to
burn in hell, Fauci?
amazing people. Of tyranny. You are amazing.
He's got the two MAGA Instagram models in front of him.
America is awake.
All right.
Yeah, it sucks that we're on the wrong side of the revolution, actually.
I love this one. This one's great. Check this.
President, we're doing is, I know about.
Is this real news or fake news?
Is this real news?
Hold off. So here's the state.
Do you think that was Trumpster Bob behind the mask? Do you think his beard was all coiled up behind the mask?
No, but I do have some Trumpster Bob saved up for later. Oh, this is funny. This is some drunk guy that's partying because Biden won, and he ran into some French reporter. I think that's what this is.
Yeah.
I've been to France. It's beautiful.
And he's wearing a Michigan hat, too.
Hey, escargot. I love a croissant. I love an omelette du fromage.
This is like when Compton News 9 was reporting. I walked up beside him, and I was like, "Hey, yo, I've been to Compton. You know, I had a chicken sandwich at the Popeyes in Compton."
Yeah.
It was equally distasteful, I will say.
I saw a video of Destiny at a MAGA rally, and he got this huge angry mob of people like chasing him out of there. And off to the side, dressed like a total ridiculous fool, was Captain Content, wearing something like really stupid. I don't even remember what it was, but it was like stupid.
Oh,
like,
man. We don't have that juicy morsel?
No, I don't have it queued up. I could probably find it. It was on Destiny's channel.
Yeah.
I saw that the weirdest thing, Cody that owns the Pink Gorilla game store here locally, he was road tripping with Andy Milonakis.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, they were road tripping. They were like going to New Jersey. And
Yeah,
shit
Andy's
like that.
moving back to the northeast.
Trumpster Bob is
Yeah.
a sweet, lonely old man who offered to trade blowjobs for crack cocaine. He did nothing wrong.
We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
I don't see nothing wrong with a little butthole challenge.
Oh, shit. I don't know what that was.
Was there a butthole challenge?
Judge Moore has also said that he doesn't think a Muslim member of Congress should be allowed to be in Congress. Why? Under what provision of the Constitution?
Because you have to swear on the Bible.
I don't know. I think this is old, right?
I had to do it. I'm an elected official, 3 terms. I had to swear on a Bible. You have to swear on a Bible to be an elected official in the United States of America. He alleges that a Muslim cannot do that ethically, swearing on the Bible.
You don't actually have to swear on a Christian Bible. You can swear on anything, really. I don't know if you knew that. You can swear on a Jewish Bible.
Oh, no,
You can
I
swear
swore on the Bible. I've done it 3 times.
I'm sure you have. I'm sure you've picked a Bible, but the law is not that you have to swear on a Christian Bible. That is not the law.
Yeah, this is old, but this is funny.
You don't know that?
Yeah.
All right, Ted Crockett with
I
the
don't
more...
know. I know that Donald Trump did it when we made him president.
Because he's Christian and he picked it. That's what he wanted to. That's what he wanted to swear in on. Ted Crockett with the More campaign. Good luck tonight. Thank you so much for being here.
Sometimes you gotta go back and look at the classics.
He was like, his jaw like literally hit the floor. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Please like the stream.
He was thinking with his jaw.
We are going to we've got some Trumpster Bob stuff. A lot of people are really happy with the Trumpster Bob stuff.
It's a sweet story.
It's a sweet story of a Trumpster Bob. Also, there's a manatee that's very upset. First of all, there's a certain manatee that said that he would quit all social media if Trump loses.
Did he do it?
Well, like I said, we'll get into it. But before we do that, we will get into some of the Trumpster Bob stuff.
Andy
Because that's
Milonakis did not live in Seattle.
amazing. No, he didn't live in Seattle.
He lived in or Austin, Texas. I was responding to plug chat for some reason.
I should turn off the goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP, are they going to touch me?
TP, are they going to touch me?
All right. Here's actually myself. Oh shit! I forgot about that. Last night on the Altered Perspective on my other channel, the BENPAI channel. There's a link in the description if any of you watching don't know about it. I do one show a week on my other channel. We actually called Trumpster Bob and talked to him for a little bit, and I got like a quick clip about that. Here it is.
Hey, I'm not answering the phone.
First, we left
You've
this
reached the recording.
message.
You have reached the right number if you're calling for Bob. So please leave a message, and I'll call you back.
Is this here cum dumpster Bob? I heard you was offering crack for a blowjob. Well, I got some special lips and no teeth, and I'd like to suck your dick for some of that crack rock. I would indeed, there cum dumpster Bob. So please, I said please, let me lick on them crusty ass old balls. Holler back at me now. My name is Cletus B. Fuckoff, and I'll see you later, buddy.
I like how Pimug was doing a character.
All right.
But you didn't figure out he was doing a character until he said the name Cletus B. Fuckoff? You're like, oh, that was a character.
Cum Dumpster Bob.
I thought that was just Pimp Monk.
Cum Dumpster Bob.
Australians, I tell you what, they have a rugby team that's very known as
Trumpster Bob is calling. Trumpster Bob is calling. Should I let him on?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Hello?
Somebody called me from this number earlier.
Yeah, I called you there, buddy. I heard that you was offering crack rock for a blowjob.
What?
And I got dull teeth, and I can suck a dick real well. My teeth won't cut you at all, brother. I get on it, and I go all up on that penis. It'd be real good. I swear. I need the crack rock, Bob. I need the crack rock.
Man, you're a funny character, man. Who is this?
My name is Cletus B. Fuck off. Oh, you like it, don't you? You get that down there. You want me to lick that tape, don't you, buddy? I understand.
You're a funny character. Good luck with that routine.
And I fuck you in the butt. He hung up.
Good luck with that routine.
I don't know. We'll give him a little bit of time.
Jovial of Trumpster Bob. What a jovial response from Trumpster Bob.
Maybe Shabisky, do you want to talk to him?
I could try. I'm not like the best at prank calling kind of stuff, but I could.
I wonder how this goes.
You better be funny.
Hello.
What's up? Is this Bob?
Yeah, who's calling?
Dude, I saw you on a video on YouTube, and I heard you were doing deals. Like I was wondering if I saw that you were doing a pound of crack for a blowjob, and I'm pretty damn good at blowjobs. Like I'm really fucking good. I'll rub the balls and everything. But the thing is, I'm not. Fuck.
Oh, he
You
laughed.
gotta work them into it, Shabisky.
And I just want to say that rubbing the balls doesn't make you good at blowjobs.
Why do you
It
have
makes
to
you
hang
good
up
at
so
rubbing the
quick?
balls.
Yeah. So, Trumpster Bob. He's he's getting a lot of offers. A lot of people really interested in this pound of crack for a blowjob.
Yeah. He brought up a butthole challenge, didn't he?
Yeah, there was a butthole challenge.
What
We
is the
didn't get to
butthole
hear about
challenge?
that. We should probably call him and learn about the challenge.
Maybe.
Here's him calling for a revolution. He's mad. Trumpster Bob. Are you all right, buddy? Trumpster Bob. You all right?
This is very ominous.
He's I think he's gonna murder somebody.
He's brooding.
I don't know.
I feel terrible that we've been poking at him the last couple of days. He'll probably get us.
Let's call him.
No.
What's going on, America? Trumpster Bob here.
What's going on?
Well, at least Trump can run again in 2024.
Yeah,
That's kind of good news.
You think they're gonna make him the nominee?
But the question of the day, what's going on, America? Let me get rid of this reverb. Trumpster Bob here.
That's not reverb. That's you leaving the stream open and not muting it.
Really?
It was me
Is
the
America
entire
going to
time.
have a revolution?
Ha, ha, ha. Hi, everyone.
What's up, Carp?
I'll tell you what I think.
Oh, he's brushing his beard.
I don't think Greg Abbott has enough fucking balls to secede from the United States of America. I
Yeah,
don't.
no one's seceding. You keep talking about that. It's not going to happen. Do you know how much fucking money these states get from the federal government? These governors aren't going to do that. You want your state to just become a country on its own without the infrastructure of the entire country behind it. It's not going to go well.
And let's put it this way: even in the red states, if you voted on seceding, you're not going to get the same amount of votes that you got for Trump for seceding. Some people voted for Trump because they thought he was the better choice for America, not because they didn't want to be in America if Trump wasn't their supreme fucking leader.
Right.
So chill.
I called his office to ask him about that. They just put me over to his fucking recording.
Yeah, because you're crazy, and why? It's not in a governor's best interest to secede from the United States. First of all, it's the infrastructure of the United States that makes him the governor. I mean, like, if he just was like, we're gonna secede, who the fuck's gonna stop like someone else from overthrowing him as the governor? Like an armed militia overthrowing the Texas government.
So Texas secedes, and then
it becomes Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Oh,
because
the People's Republic of Texas.
And I almost called him Wild Bill. Trumpster Bob Wild Bill should be a tag team.
Maybe.
But yeah, like Trumpster Bob wouldn't last like the first month of it.
A female cunt answers his phone for him.
Female
He's not man enough to answer his own phone.
Not man enough to answer his own phone.
Imagine being a one-term president.
Imagine being a one-term
I'll tell you
president.
what.
What we should do for the next Actual Mania is have a MAGA Tears matchup.
He's getting trolled in his chat. That's what. Yeah, MAGA. Yeah,
have a MAGA Tears matchup, and we'll pit all the MAGA, the like Wild Bill, Baked Alaska, Trumpster Bob, get their best MAGA Tears video, and whoever wins the MAGA Tears matchup, they get to have their MAGA Tears for the next.
Tonight
4
on the
years.
post show, we're gonna have to finalize the Survivor Series or whatever we want to call it. We should give it a different name so that it doesn't get too close.
Yeah.
To the real thing.
Holocaust Survivor Series.
I didn't want Survivor or Series in it.
But
imagine 90% taxes. I'm retired. You're going to have to pay that under Joe Biden. Oh, yeah. You're going to pay higher taxes, stupid ass. You're going to be the one that doesn't have Social Security or retirement.
Social Security and retirement.
Oh, he said or, though. He said Social Security or retirement.
You can have both. If you have a retirement plan, you can still get Social Security. You pay for it your whole life.
Fucked. Under Joe Biden's presidency, you're fucked. America is fucked. Businesses are now leaving to get the fuck out of America already. Have you not noticed?
They have been for a long time. Trump did do some stuff to try and bring business back here.
I mean, normally they're like headquartered here, but have operations overseas to like capitalize on the cheap labor.
Yeah.
And then they jack up the price and sell it here for
But Trump did do some stuff to try and bring spending back to America, or the building back in America, business back to America. He did question NATO, right? Like there was
NATO. You mean NAFTA?
NAFTA, or whatever the fuck it was.
NATO's like a military thing.
Probably NAFTA. Whatever I said. I don't fact check this stuff.
Especially up in the blue states, the states that voted blue. You got no jobs. You got no work. Companies have left. They got the fuck out of there. Michigan, Minnesota, Wisconsin, they're gone. They started to move in. They were building here. And what happened? They said, oh, shit, Trump's going to lose the election. They got the fuck out. That's what happened. Smart ass.
Smart ass. He's just getting triggered by his chat, and now he gets more trolls because of us. I listened to a bunch of prank calls. He got one from Mickey Richards. That was kind of weird. Here's him acting really weird. Here's like an IRL stream with Trumpster Bob.
Interesting.
That's how I park my bike. That's how I park my bike. Ooh, look at that. Little Mexican American woman.
Oh, dude, he's taking creep
Damn,
shots.
she fine.
Creepy.
Dude checking me out because I'm wearing a MAGA hat. You got something to say? Come say it.
Oh my God.
Got something to say? How you doing today? I haven't seen you yet.
So is this from 2012 or
You're
just the
new?
video quality?
It's probably his shitty phone.
You haven't seen me without my glasses.
Oh, you're the one that wears glasses.
Yeah.
I'm video live feeding.
Video live
Just
feeding.
a once in a pond deal. I'm not going to do it all the time.
Oh, that's fine.
So you think I'm racist because I wear this hat?
No,
No?
you're human.
You're right.
I got no problem with it.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I don't have a. I'm not gonna say what I vote for.
You're not going to say it because you're working.
No, not only that, I just see it's my opinion. Like,
Mhm.
I don't like the whole.
I love your
trying to
opinion, whatever it
argue.
is. But you got to admit, he's done a kick-ass job so far.
You got to admit.
I don't.
He's done a kick-ass job so far.
Securing the border.
She's just like, shut up. I haven't even. Maybe she even has paid attention, but she's wants him to shut up.
She's like, do you want your regular 6-pack of Keystones, 2 ice cream sandwiches, and some smokes, some single cigarettes?
Border stops people from being abducted, sold into sex slavery, and organ transplant.
Listen to. I'm about to educate you, darling. Just wait. You're about to get educated.
That's a good thing, right?
But that just happens in the States, either or.
Did you know that child abduction was down 65%, actually 68% since Trump took office?
Nah, that I didn't.
There you
Are you like trying to film her chest area?
I don't know what he's
Like-
trying to do. His angle's been pretty weird this entire time.
Yeah.
Took him a while to get her on camera.
And it's only
Like her face, like you're not even getting her
because
face
he's
at that
secured the
point.
border.
I mean,
Keep that in mind.
keep that in mind.
No, but it's in the works. The wall's going up.
No, it's not.
The wall's going up. Do you
thinking-
realize?
I was just thinking about that today because Jesse Lee Peterson's always like, "Oh, wall going up, wall going up."
So once that's done,
You
people
realize
come in
Donald
legally.
Trump added 16 miles of brand new wall to the border?
And then he built new wall behind old wall. It's not even wall. Calling it wall is generous. It's fence.
He reinforced the
fence.
current walls with fencing.
The current walls aren't walls either. Those are basically fencing too.
Yeah, 16 new miles of border wall put in
Whoever
under
wants
Donald
to
Trump.
come in, as long as they get filtered. Do you want Somalia pirates coming into the country just because they
Is the
can?
wall going to stop Somalia pirates?
No, they have boats. What?
Yeah. We're going to have to build a fucking moat.
Border anybody can cross. You know, Somalia are the Somalian pirates, the gangsters that tell you, like, if you own this business
poor
right
girl.
here, they'll come tell you, pay us $2,000 a
Why
month.
does he bother people at work?
Well, I'll tell you why. He doesn't have anybody else to bother.
Yeah, and like because she's working, she's forced to be polite and listen to him.
Yeah, but
she's a captive audience.
But on top of all that, he's now reinforcing any sort of like prejudices she might have against MAGA people. She's like, well, fuck, you know what? I was trying to be nice at the beginning and say we're all human or whatever. We all have our own opinions.
But you're
and
a piece of shit.
no, they definitely suck.
Or go out of business or we're going to kill you.
True. Hold
So-
on, let me help him up.
Do you want them coming into the country?
Like, get the fuck out of
Hell
here.
no. That's what he's
Hell
against.
no. Well, did my part.
See, I almost stumped her there. She didn't vote for Trump the first time. I already know the answer. But I always stump her. She
You
can't
always stump the
anti-stump.
girl at the fucking corner store? Good job.
gonna buy
He's
my
a patriot.
Is he buying his
Kool-Aid,
Keystone?
so to speak.
He's getting his tall cans.
My
Yeah.
coffee.
Did he call it his coffee? Oh my god, this is so cringy. Here he goes again, right?
Hey, my favorite one. Every time this lady works at Stripes, they got the best enchiladas. As good as any restaurant. And I put in a good word for her at Stripes. I went to stripes.com and put in a very good word for her.
Well, that's good.
Well, that's good.
She's one hell of a worker. Well, I don't know, but I do know because when I ate the enchiladas and she works here, they're the best. So you have to give a good recommendation. You can't just go in and give a bad recommendation. all the time, right? You got to give good ones too.
All the time, like he's going into the corner stores giving bad recommendations.
He is a stalker.
I went to the stripes.com website and I said, this girl here makes the doggone best enchiladas at a gas station I've had this side of the Mexicano border.
Stalker.
5:59. Are you having a good day, though?
I'm always having a good day. How about you? I love it when I meet good people like you.
Oh my God.
I gotta admit it is what it is.
I gotta admit it. It is what it is. Trumpster Bob and Pimp Monk need to debate live.
Well, I mean, they did kind of. Well, no, actually.
That was Cletus T. Fuck off.
Yeah.
He needs to actually have a debate of morals. The drawl, the brawl for the drawl. The Southern, because Pimp is a Southern Democrat gentleman, and Trumpster Bob is a Southern fucking MAGA granddad. These two need to go toe to toe and talk politics once and for all for the South, because we don't get a lot of Southern representation. Oh no!
Ooh, I'm so scared. I better lawyer you up, buddy. No, Mark, I don't even need a fucking lawyer to handle your stupid ass. See, that's the difference between me and you. I'm smart. I got a brain.
Yeah, so people love Trumpster Bob, and they're sending in this kind of stuff.
I know exactly what you gotta have and don't gotta have. I know what kind of proof you gotta have.
Is this person watching trying to do the butthole challenge? What's going on?
What's up, marijuana community? Are you sucking a lot of dick lately?
Oh, there's the
Have
number.
you been over Joe
wow.
Rogan's house sucking his fucking dick on a regular? You probably have. I don't know. Cause that motherfucker must be stoned as fuck to be doing videos.
So how many keystones
with the guys
does he go
he's partner with, right?
before he starts talking about sucking?
He says
if you
if you like weed, you suck dick. I think that's what he
you
just
like
said.
weed.
Listen.
What's up, marijuana community? Are you sucking a lot of dick lately? Have you been over to Joe Rogan's house sucking his fucking dick on a regular? You probably have. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what you guys do when you smoke marijuana.
Fuck to be doing videos with the guys he's partner with, right?
Do you realize how much cooler weed is than beer? Like, you don't gain calories.
Yeah, there's no. It's 0 calories, and it can fuck you up pretty bad.
I like being drunk more than I like being high, though. It sucks.
I like them both for what they are, but you definitely don't get a hangover from weed. So people are saying since his number's on the screen, we should call him. Should we check in with him?
No, we've been calling him too much. I'm not going to call after fucking Shabisky had a crack at him. That joke's old. Over it.
Joe Rogan is like, God damn me. Joe Rogan has like communist up 101. If you're on Joe Rogan's show, you are a fucking communist. You're either a communist or a goddamn man walking with a blowed out booty hole the size of planet fucking Earth. What the fuck is
Let's get
up
Trumpster Bob on
with
Joe
Joe
Rogan.
Rogan's channel, right? I just gotta say, it is what it is, baby.
I want to make sure he's all right. Trump lost. He seems depressed. And I just want to make sure he's okay. I want to make sure he's still with us. You know, that he hasn't done something drastic or you know what I mean?
He's calling for a revolution. The only answer to 1984 is 1776. Okay. Well, I got an answer for you. The year 2000. The year 2000.
Well, we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. We'll see. We'll check in with him later.
Fuck Joe Rogan. Fuck Patton Oswalt, who killed and murdered his fucking wife.
What?
Still be
Patton
convicted.
Oswalt, the story that he killed and murdered his wife. There's like a weird, sad thing going on with his wife, and some people are insinuating that he murdered and killed her.
So it's a
Think
conspiracy
about it.
theory.
Think about it.
Think about
Columbo,
it.
you
Think
remember
about
that guy
Patton Oswalt.
Columbo? He played the character Columbo.
Columbo?
He was fucking convicted of murdering 2 of his fucking wives. This guy,
Columbo, murdered his
definitely.
wives. I didn't know that.
Columbo was a fictional character, not
The guy who played him, Peter Falk.
Oh, is that what he's saying?
He's saying Peter Falk killed 2 of his wives. I didn't know that.
Fucking guilty.
He was also saying the owner of Raising Cane's is like some like Pizzagate almost type person.
Should be prosecuted. And Columbo was a gay motherfucker from day one. Let's face it, folks.
Look, if you're gonna kill 2 of your wives, you got to be homosexual.
He had a
'cause you're supposed to love
blowout
your
video.
wife.
He
But if
was
you kill
gay
her,
as
you're
fuck.
the opposite of
Made
love, which means
great-
you love boys.
Columbo, I never thought we'd get to Columbo as gay.
Fucking shows though, right? Made great series. Who didn't love Columbo series? I still watch them to this fucking day. I love them, man. They were great.
Joe loves Columbo
But-
too.
Columbo had one problem. His wife, which he fucking killed.
I thought he said he killed 2 of his
the
wives.
first time
Sounds
they
like 2
found
problems.
a gun in the dumpster, they said, well, it must have been somebody else. No fingerprints, no proof to Columbo. But the second time, they found fingerprints on the tip of the fucking gun.
I don't know what he's talking about. I think
I'm
this
looking it
is-
up right now because I want to know about Columbo and his wife. Oh.
Hey, I'm not answering the phone. You've reached the recording. You have reached the right number if you're calling for Bob. So please leave a message, and I'll call you back.
Hey, Trumpster Bob. This is Ben from the Drunken Peasants. Just calling you to check up on you, buddy. You know, since Biden won and Trump got his ass kicked, we're just checking up on you. Make sure you're okay. Just want to make sure you're not getting depressed or anything. We're really worried about you. We know you're an emotional guy, and we're just checking up on you, buddy. And also, we're wondering about Columbo. We didn't know about Columbo, and we're wondering Columbo was gay, so we were just trying to get more clarification on that. So get back to us when you can. Hope it's going good for you, Trumpster Bob. Toodles. All right.
Yeah. Columbo's first wife, he divorced her in 76 and she died in like 2006 or something. She didn't die when they were married. I don't get what he's saying here. His other wife died the same year he died. It's all very confusing. I don't know, Trumpster Bob.
And he got found guilty. He was guilty.
I see a
Bob
lot of
just-
very like unbelievably dumb as dog shit comments, mostly by the same people in the chat. They're spamming the same thing. This phone number is Trumpster Bob's phone number because he does a call-in stream, and this is his public number that he puts out there for people to call him while he streams. So no, this is not doxing because it is his number that he uses for the purpose of people calling him.
Doxing!
And almost every time I call him, he calls me back. So if he didn't want to talk to me, he'd block me or not call me back.
Yeah, we're playing
So,
phone tag with Trumpster Bob.
Concern.
But
he was guilty. They knew he was guilty. Killed 2 fucking women. This guy has already killed 5 fucking men.
Who's killing men now?
Who? Oh, hold on. Is he still talking about what's his name? Columbo?
I don't think so.
And his fucking wife. He ain't been found guilty yet? What the fuck? You need circumstantial evidence? You already got it. And this guy's still walking around like, oh, I'm just a comedian. I'm just a comedian.
Oh, he's confusing Robert Blake
and Joe Rogan
from Beretta with Peter Falk from Columbo.
So it's totally different people.
It's the Beretta show, yeah. That makes. I'm over here looking up goddamn Peter Falk. Like, what did he kill his wife? Robert Blake. So I think he thinks that maybe he's thinking he watched Beretta, or he's attributing it to Columbo. I don't really know. That's hilarious.
If that is, yeah, if it's like totally mistaken identity, he's just totally wrong.
This is why Reddit can't be our police. This is why Twitter can't be our police. This is why police can't be our police. Wait. You got the wrong man. Columbo would have never got the wrong man. That's the worst part about all this.
On his show.
Trumpster Bob, you fingered the wrong man.
Buddy. What the fuck?
See, I have a bunch of flags hanging up in a room in my house, but they're not all the same flag. It's very odd. So now, is he going to take down all the flags because the government is becoming mostly Democrat now?
He already said, the only good thing about this is Trump can run again in 2024.
Right. Dude, the people saying that is ultimate cope right there. First of all, there's no guarantee he would even get the nomination. He'd have to run against a whole new batch, a whole new crop of younger conservative candidates. And I think people have learned from his kind of game plan. I think we'll see people trying to emulate Trump, younger people, possibly more charismatic people.
I think Ivanka Trump will be the next Republican appointed nominee.
What the fuck? Let me tell you guys something. This motherfucker would never be on my live stream.
Oh, damn. Okay, that's the end of that. People clip these at odd times. There's a video of him going off on Tommy Sotomayor, which is really weird. What's this? Oh, trans man outlaw. Trumpster Bob.
Buddy, it's me. It's me.
Is he cosplaying as a minion?
Transgender. I'm the transgender outlaw. You want to buy my t-shirt? Buy my t-shirt.
Is this Trumpster Bob?
Yeah. Buy my t-shirt so I can make some money. How about that? Oh, by the way, I am going to the moral rally because I just want to see my boyfriend Jeremy H.
Maybe this isn't him.
I mean, it probably is.
I don't know. It'd be old if it was.
He hadn't got all the MAGA stuff yet. He's got Texas
I don't know
hats
who this
behind
is.
him.
Someone sent this to me saying it was him, but I don't think it is.
Maybe this is just what people in Texas look like.
Yeah, I don't know who that was. What else do we got? We've got... Oh, shit. Okay. Here we go. We've got all of our normal...
The going gets tough. The tough get going. That's a great American slogan that we have lived by for generations. When the going gets tough, take note of the words and deeds of those around you. Sometimes difficult times build character, and sometimes they reveal character. Take note of those who are giving in to despair. Here's a note from a guy named Dave. He says, "It's over. Biden's president. The courts will rule against us. Our country's finished. America's dead. Wah, wah, wah." Guys like this are not the kind of people that you want by your side. Surrender monkeys have no place in conservative, patriotic circles. They are poison.
So he's saying don't, like, he's doing the don't give up thing. But here's the problem. He's telling everyone to waste their time. Nothing's getting overturned here. It's over.
Their discouragement is contagious. Purge them.
Surrender
unfriend
monkeys.
them. Delete them. Block them. When the military selects men for special forces, they put them through brutal training specifically to weed out the surrender monkeys. Think about that. Today, the USA is locked in a massive fight for the integrity of our elections. Donald Trump won re-election fair and square, but the dirty Democrats are manufacturing fake ballots as fast as they can, demanding that those fake ballots be counted and used to destroy the Trump presidency.
I love this conspiracy theory that they made a bunch of fake ballots that they just had laying around just in case they needed
Was it
them.
Matt Jarjosa that messaged us the other day saying that his AV teacher was at the head of a ballot scam by the Republican Party because he was seen bringing a bag of stuff to the...
I have that video, actually.
Yeah, that's interesting because he was just bringing some fucking batteries so they could charge their cameras and stuff.
I'll show
He's
you.
the AV guy.
Yeah, I'll show you that in a second.
Big news media are nothing but propaganda outlets trying to demoralize us. American freedom is under attack like never before. This is the do-or-die moment for America. If the Democrats succeed in stomping out all the votes of good, decent Americans to steal the presidency, the American people will simply stop voting.
I like how there are some people on the right that are pretending like what they're trying to actually do is happening to them. Do you know what I mean? Like they're acting like their votes are being suppressed, but in reality, they want to suppress other people's votes. That's what they want to do. They want to stop counting of votes, and they act like it's their votes that are being suppressed.
I wonder how many voters they may have gotten for Donald Trump that were actually too afraid to go to the polls and didn't do the mail-in. Like if they would have mailed in, like would the
Maybe.
numbers have gone probably far worse for them. But but it's interesting to think.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're crying about all the lack of Republican-based mail-in votes, and it's like you've been telling them for the last 5 fucking months
That mailing
mail-in vote won't matter.
But they were also being told not to be afraid of the virus. So it'd have to be like a niche demographic of people that liked Trump and believed his shit about the mail-in voting, but were still afraid of the virus.
Voting. The Democrats will finally have what they have always wanted: complete domination and control of the American people. If the Democrats succeed in this massive criminal assault, then this will probably be our last election. People will simply give up, saying, it's no use, the corruption is too deep. We will go from being American patriots to being American peasants, forced to submit to our Democrat masters. This is where the tough get going. This is where we, the people, draw the line. We will not accept nor tolerate handing our White House over to hardcore criminals. You think you've seen resistance from the Trump haters over the last 4 years? You ain't seen nothing till you've seen 100 million patriots put down the insurrection. Yeah, there may be a few surrender monkeys crying like spanked
You're not going to
babies,
do shit, Wild Bill.
but they do not represent the fighting spirit of America.
You're not doing shit.
We, the people, have finally been pushed too far. This is Wild Bill for America. Thank you for watching, and America bless God again.
Wild Bill's not doing shit.
The
Seriously.
surrenderers. You surrenderers, how dare you give up now? Donald Trump legally won this election.
I mean, what do you, like, you're not going to do anything. You can't do anything.
Trump got over 70 million votes.
Yeah.
This election.
I wonder if Trump is going to go to the inauguration, because it would be the first time that I think maybe ever the previous president doesn't go to the next president's inauguration.
What if he like flees the country? Because
Why
he's
would
worried
he?
about getting arrested under Biden.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I've heard a lot of stories where like, but it was who knows where it's from, but they're like everybody's saying that Trump is very worried about losing this election because he might just go to prison.
I'm not even thinking about that.
There's still 2+ months until we get Biden. 2.5 months till
Here's
we get Biden.
where is that? So watch. I'm looking for that thing. Here it is.
It was like, oh, there's ballots. They're moving ballots, and we watched all of it. That's where the media parks. These are all the media trucks. This group of people, they're shouting at the reporters and the photographers, saying that those are ballots in there. They don't have the watermarks on their ballots. They're just screwing
Look
themselves.
at these assholes with their machine guns. Seriously.
Fraud right now. We are watching voter fraud.
Hey, look, they got suitcases right here. There they are, folks. There's the ballots.
We're gonna go to the other.
There's the ballot. You have no fucking idea what's in there. You're literally assuming something.
So is this Rudy Giuliani's case against Philadelphia? Shit like this?
These guys, yeah.
Is that all he has?
Other side. And we're gonna show you what's inside of the back of those fans.
Your GoPros, your indoor lights.
Yeah, and my LU600 and my tripod.
Your tripod, yeah.
So it's camera equipment. Camera equipment.
Waka 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 do 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 do. Embarrassing.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think we all wish Donald Trump would win. We all wanted big time Donnie to be president forever. But now that he's gone, we got to do what good Americans do and keep Joe Biden awake.
All right.
Okay, what the fuck's going on here? Trump won North Carolina. They didn't give it to him. Trump won Alaska. They didn't give it to him. So what the fuck's going on here, guys? You think it's funny?
Alaska doesn't matter.
These Democrats are fucking cunts.
Oh.
You think it's funny that they won?
This is the typical Trump troll in our chat room. This is what they look like.
Especially our Trump trolls.
Trump 2020. Yeah, well, yeah. They cheated.
This is not funny.
I feel like he's about to recite a cringe rap.
I'm getting pissed here.
Are you?
And if you don't like it, get off my video. Get off this video.
Is this a troll?
You can hate me all you fucking want.
He's being quiet so his mom won't hear him.
Democrats that are watching.
Are you? See how he's slow.
You guys are freeloaders. You guys don't give a shit.
You guys are freeloaders.
Trump won North Carolina.
Yeah, he did.
He won Alaska.
Yep.
They didn't give it to him.
It doesn't matter if he gets
The
it.
Democrats are cheating.
No, it doesn't matter.
Has anybody gotten Nevada yet? Are they still counting Nevada?
They might.
'Cause Nevada was taking hell long too. Like Trump will get the votes when they're done counting, right? Like we said, Alaska was 47% in. I don't know where all the votes are.
I mean, a lot of the previous elections, they call a winner long before those states' numbers even come in. I've seen elections get called before the polls even close on the West Coast. Like Obama won it before the polls closed.
They're cheating. It's all in the polls.
No, what?
It's in the polls, guys.
Pokemon go to
The
the
Democrats
polls.
are cheating.
They're cheating.
Didn't he already say this?
Yeah.
A lot of the American people want Donald Trump.
Look, a lot of the American
But no,
people want Donald
you
Trump.
Democrats want creepy Biden.
Is it sleepy or creepy Biden now?
Both, I guess.
You fuckers, just...
Oh, he's picking up.
You Democrats need to back off. Get the fuck out.
An unsharpened pencil.
I think it's sharpened on one side. It just has no eraser on
You
the
don't like
other.
me, fine. But if Pelosi is watching...
Oh, come on, man. This has got to be...
Do you think Pelosi's... Whoa, you can't call Pelosi a
Come on,
bitch.
this has got to be a troll.
That's our job.
If Pelosi is watching, yeah, Pelosi's watches your
I don't
YouTube.
think it's a troll, man. People are like this.
And you look like you've been through a fucking blender.
People talk to their YouTube camera like the entire world is watching, and it's usually 7 people.
And
those
Kamala,
7 people are making
you
fun of
don't
them.
help.
Kamala doesn't help?
Oh, well,
You
at
guys
least he...
basically
I mean, that
talk.
was at least not the meanest
Sleepy
thing you
Joe.
could say. You're just unhelpful, Kamala.
He's not right up here.
Okay, coming from you, the authority on what's right up here.
He is not right up here, guys. Joe Biden is not right up here.
But he's right
Since he's in,
down here. From the heart.
that's all I want to do. Just freaking kill me.
Oh, wow. Someone help this
I am
poor
so
young...
pissed. This is ridiculous.
MAGA, baby.
Like, seriously. Trump won North Carolina and they didn't give it to him. Trump won Alaska. They didn't give it to him.
Yeah.
Trump originally won Wisconsin.
This
And
is
you
Beast's
Democrats
political
fucking
cousin.
took that over. You guys are freeloaders.
Okay. Let's look at all the
You
states that contribute
assholes.
more.
Ooh, there's Teddy Rubskin. Maybe we should get Teddy Rubskin.
This is bullshit.
This is bullshit.
I'm getting pissed, guys.
I'll bring Teddy Rubskin.
I
in
will
through
always be a
Discord.
Republican. I will always support Trump. I will always support his family.
His family, okay. You gonna send
always love
Barron
his
checks
family.
in the mail?
And I know there's millions of people out there that will continue to support him and continue to love his family and
Someone
him.
said he caught the Karen disease.
Yeah.
He has
You
advanced
Democrats
stage Karen
are full
disease.
of shit.
when you bleach your hair and grow the front out long and short in the back, and talk like this, you have advanced stage Karen disease.
And you guys don't care about nothing but yourselves.
I don't know how the audio got
And
out
I
of
hope you
sync, but that
guys
kind of makes it even more
Should
funny.
be ashamed of yourselves. You guys are the ones that don't care about the cops.
If we're talking about freeloaders,
You don't even say law enforcement.
here are the top
'cause you're-
10 most federally dependent states. Number 1, New Mexico. Number 2, Kentucky. Number 3, Mississippi. Number 4, West Virginia. Number 5, Montana.
So almost every state you've named so far is red except for New Mexico.
So, New Mexico's bagging. Number 6, Alaska. Number 7, South Carolina. 8, Indiana. 9, Arizona. There's another blue one.
Newly blue.
10, Wyoming.
Red.
Those are the freeloader states.
Yeah, New Mexico has like really, really bad like teen pregnancy rates and really, really bad high school graduation rates.
Thank God for the Democratic Party.
They had a Republican governor for a lot of the time that I lived there. And they had Gary Johnson as their governor for a long time, too. And Bill Richardson, who was buddies with you-know-who, right?
Who?
Epstein.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that where they were staying when they were out there?
Epstein lived near Santa Fe, which is where Santa Fe is the capital in New Mexico. So Bill
Yeah.
Richardson lived there, too.
New Mexico has had questioned laws on sexual relationships with underage people.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know. I was.
You heard?
I remember at one point New Mexico, the age of consent was 13 for same-sex partners.
No.
Was that not true?
No.
Huh.
It's not true.
Huh. 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 Well, at the time I looked that up, I was but 13.
Okay.
It's been a long time. Good old New Mexico. Am I thinking of Mexico? No, I'm thinking of New Mexico, man.
No. Anyway,
Georgia's recounting. It's not over, guys. It's not over.
Here's Nick Fuentes.
I wonder what he's got to say.
I'm going to turn this down. I don't know what that was all about.
Development in Michigan where they found out that their vote counting software improperly gave 6,000 votes that should have gone to Trump to Joe Biden. And we found out over the course of the day that that software was not only used in one county where that mistake was made, but that software was used in over 40 counties in Michigan. I've noticed that people who are completely apolitical before, friends, family members, even just workers, service people that you encounter, they see what's going on, they care about what's going on, and now more than ever is our chance to expose the ruling elite that are trying to steal.
So, like, he literally lives in a manufactured reality.
Yeah.
Where, like, everyone just sees this horrible travesty that's unfolding before us where Trump was robbed of the election. And to him, do you think it's totally real, or do you think he's just pandering to stupid people that think it's real?
He probably believes the majority of what he's saying, but I think he knows he's pandering. I think he knows he's in a circular logic situation where they just feed into the delusion and he feeds them in. I think he knows he's profiteering off of it, but I do think he does believe a little bit in it. I think he does have that smug idiocy that causes him to feel like, I gotcha, whenever he tells the world that Hitler was right.
Steal our country and destroy it. This is the time now to bring those people into the fold. This is the time to wake people up, break them out of their complacency, get them involved, and show them what we've known to be true for years now.
I just saw in the chat someone said to look up the bite model to see if something can be considered a cult. So I guess they're indicating like Nick Fuentes and like the alt-right.
Behavior control. Regulate individuals' physical reality, dictate where, how, and with whom the member lives and associates or isolates.
I mean, that's extreme.
One, how, and with whom the member has sex. Control types of clothing and hairstyles. Regulate diet, food, and drink, and or fasting. Manipulation and deprivation of sleep. Financial exploitation, manipulation, or dependence. I don't think Nick is doing all this, is he?
No.
This is what I think Nick is doing. He's using fucking fat Pepe memes.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Continue,
I don't see this.
To continue the idea that there is...
yeah, it's what they use to determine what a cult is. So I guess they were insinuating that like Trumpers are cultists, but I don't see any of this. I guess maybe dependency and obedience, but nothing. That's like a stretch.
Information control. Deliberately withhold information. Well, that might be the entire populace. Everybody deliberately holds information to push their agenda, right?
Yeah, I would say they're more delusional, but I wouldn't call them a cult per se. I mean, if we start getting word of like compounds where all the stuff on that list is happening, then I'll say like, oh shit, maybe you got something there. Look. But otherwise, it's just people. It's just kind of pathetic assholes jerking each other off on the internet, and they chose this weenie here as their figurehead.
My favorite cult are Yankees fans.
And the only way to do that, I think, is, of course, keep it up on social media, keep sharing information online, and share information offline, too. Show your friends, show your coworkers. We're trying to work to put sources together in one place so that it's easy to show people. But now's the time to share information and to get out in the streets and show your face and be visible for the whole world to see that we're not going to let this happen. It's the only way. So that's my call to action, and I am telling you this. I've thought this over now for
You're
a few
wasting your
days
time. What are you
with
going to do?
great, in some sense, reservation and caution, but telling people to go out because this is when it will count. And
No, it won't.
the reason I'm saying
it
that is
won't
because
count at
everybody
all.
else is going out.
The voting is when it counted. Now what you do does not.
Too. You know, it would be one thing if it was a marginal group or a fringe group or something like this. It would be one thing if I was telling you to go and engage with people that would hurt you. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you to show up to peaceful demonstrations, and I'm telling you to be alert, be aware, and be cautious. But we have to do it now. I've been telling you for a long time.
So there are going to
may
be
a time
demonstrations. We'll see what they're like.
when we go out in the streets. We have to do it when it's smart, when it counts. This is that time, because the gravity of this cannot be overstated, what they're trying to do and the opportunity that it presents for us to force this issue. So we've got to get out there in the streets. And like I said, bring your MAGA hat, bring your America First flag, bring your Trump flag, an American flag, anything. But get out there.
Does he have a flagtism as well?
He has America First flags. See his little logo?
Was that his way of pushing the America First flags on the merch page?
Probably.
Go out there, guys. Bring your America First flags, your America First hats.
$14.99.
Get yourself an America First mug.
He probably made that in Microsoft Paint.
Because something tells me we're not going to sell a lot of these things over the next 4 years.
and show the world that we're not going to let this happen. That's the most important thing. You take a look at President Trump, and he didn't have to do any of this. He didn't have to fight in 2016 and beat 16 Republicans in the party. He didn't
have to do any of this. What a selfless human being.
Have to fight in the general against every major media outlet, against Hillary Clinton, the most corrupt candidate in history. He didn't have to fight for years through impeachment, through investigation, through the Russia hoax. He didn't have to endure slander, people investigating his finances, people investigating everything he does, the hatred, people in some cases even making attempts on his life. He didn't have to fight through re-election. He didn't have to fight to make the economy great, endure through COVID.
What is your point?
And now, here we are here. He could have lived the rest of his life a rich billionaire celebrity in New York City and let this whole thing go. He could have let the whole country go south. He could have let us suffer whatever we would have under Hillary Clinton or Marco Rubio or God knows who, and he would have been just fine. His reputation, his finances, his great life intact. He's getting up there to, what, 74, 75 years old? But he didn't. He went out there, he put it all on the line, and he fought for us, and he fought for the country. And I think, if not for pragmatic reasons, for me at least, I look at this president, and it's inspiring. I'm inspired by what he did.
Inspired that an idiot could become the number one politician without ever doing any politics. It's very inspiring.
Yeah, I mean, and even that being said, he did boardroom politics. You know, it's a little bit different, but it's still in many ways the same.
It's a lot different when you're running a country that has a constitutional framework.
Well, yeah, he does. He didn't get to do quite as much whatever he wanted, but there's other things he got to do that,
like run multiple businesses into the ground.
Well, I mean, he had control of a military. He had control of. I mean, there was questions whether or not he could pardon himself. It wasn't a certainty that he couldn't, you know, stuff like that. So he fired people that were like the director of the FBI and shit just because they pissed him off and were investigating him.
We talk about his business politics, the politics of business. He lent a lot of money and lost it for a lot of people.
Yeah.
His Crown Plaza, the Trump Crown Plaza that he bought in 1989, it was under his control for about 2 years. A $485 million investment that he took people's money for. And flopped it.
I mean, he also had his pyramid scheme.
Your guy is not this incredible businessman.
Not really.
He's an incredible. He makes you think he's
Scammer.
more credible than he is. He is a top tier scam jorb.
Speaking of jorbs, Did we get any Streamlabs?
We got a sprinkle.
And we need to stress Streamlabs are very important tonight because we're trying to reach our goal. We have a streak that's been going on for what? How long? A year, like 2 years and some months.
100 years.
Anyway, we always meet the goal. We're asking those of you who support the show that enjoy watching it, we are asking you to help us so that we can do another Saturday show a week from today. So send us a 2, send us whatever.
This Atheus says if you guys want to see Trump supporters being delusional, look up both H.A. Goodman and Smokey Dog YouTube channels. That sounds interesting. We'll send our dogs out to search through the rubble of their channels. Larry Hill said, I'm mad as hell, LOL. Allegas says the guy that was crying about the freeloaders is the beast of politics. Same shit over and over and over. The Framinator says if Wild Bill wants to start a civil war, he can say hello to the U.S. military. Boom. T-Tiger. I love that name. Spirit Flame 322 says fuck Trump. Nick's chat is toxic.
Yes, it is.
2, 4, 4.
That
4.
shows you who's really behind the movement.
Thick Soul gave us some love.
Tip you bunch of dancing monkeys.
Yeah.
Do it, alligators.
Dancing monkeys.
Do it. Thank you for the big love. Carb Cozy gave us big love. Lord Nurgle gave us big love. Alligator said praying to a voting station. Fucking creepy as hell. Dragon of the West said, hey, Rudy Giuliani looks like a dried out potatoes. Here's some money for you guys. And Dragon also said, since Biden is Catholic, I wonder if Pope Francis will use it in some way like UBI support. I don't know what the fuck you mean by that. Is Pope Francis going to talk Biden to give us all UBI? That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. But I think that closes the gap.
All right, I want to remind everyone, if you use the Brave browser, I believe that you can go into your BAT settings and click claim, and you can claim a big grant, a big BAT token grant that has just been given out. Check it out, and if you have them, please send them my way. I get alerts on my phone when people send them. It's like, you've got money, da-da-da-da-da. So I'll be watching my phone. And if you're not using the Brave browser, it's the best browser for blocking ads, and it works way faster than any of the other browsers out there. It's free to use. If you use our link in the description, we get a little kickback for it. And then once a month, they give you this cryptocurrency to send to us. It's totally free, and it helps support your favorite creators without actually having to give any of your real money. All you got to do is use a browser. Down below, check it out. Send us your bets. That ends the shilling for now, and we are going to move on to this next individual situation.
Check out the beautiful
Oh, I just got some bets.
The individual Brett Keane segment situation.
Oh, the cope is real. I love Brett Keane using this picture that is not him remotely, like not even close. Looks like the Undertaker, almost.
It's like Macho Man dressed up as the Undertaker.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude! I went back and watched I've been going back and watching the older Survivor series to like get geared up for the next actual Mania.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is
I watched
Brett
the
Keane,
first one that the Undertaker was in,
and I am AKA the boogeyman of the internet. Let's talk about some major changes that are going to be happening with my personality, my persona.
Hold on.
How I view the government.
You're just going to change your personality. So I think that proves unequivocally that your personality was bullshit. If you're just like, oh, my personality is totally changing now, that means you were faking it and you can just change it to a different one. Like, automatically.
Is he going to be an atheist again?
Let's see.
How I view social media and what is going to happen next.
You're supposed to quit. You're supposed to quit social media. You said if Trump lost. I love this. I love Trump's tweet earlier today. I won this election by a lot. And then it's got that, like, warning underneath it.
As many of you know, I said that
I'm the Boogie 2988 man of the internet.
That if the election were done fairly and Trump were to lose, I would remove all my social media sites. Well, guess what? It wasn't done fairly at all.
Oh! No! You piece of shit! You lying sack of shit, but we all knew. He didn't even leave for 1 day this time, or 1 hour.
Look, Trump got robbed. I'm not going to let you rob me as well.
What a fucking loser.
As many of you know, I said that if the election were done fairly and Trump were to lose, I would remove all my social media sites.
Do it.
Well, guess what? It wasn't done fairly at all. Even liberals, even Democrats, the average layman Democrats who voted, they acknowledge that something went wrong.
No, they don't.
That something
was
not
wrong?
good.
No, they don't.
That there was voter
no one
fraud.
does.
There was
Only
garbage
idiots
all
like
over.
you.
The big tech companies, they ended up suppressing not only people's ability to have opinions or their right to defend the president or do the
I saw no lack of defending the president on social media. I did not see big tech. I saw plenty of support for Trump. It was everywhere. I follow a good amount of people on the right on social media. It was there. Nothing was being hidden from me.
things that they were trying to do. They silenced hundreds of thousands of voices, including the President of the United States. Today, they suppressed Donald Trump's tweet. I won the election by a lot.
They didn't suppress it. They just put a warning on it because I think at that time either they hadn't declared a winner or they declared Biden the winner. So that's a lie. He didn't win. And he's a public official addressing the public, right? So they're not going to allow him to lie.
Yeah.
And there's so many gullible people. I mean, if people weren't so gullible, maybe they wouldn't need to do something like that. But they are. And he lies so fucking much, and he's in a position where what he says should be able to be believed. And people believe the shit that he says.
If people weren't so gullible, we'd have had a revolution 20 years ago.
You go down here, you're going to see that they hit Trump over and over and over and over. Just repeatedly, they knocked Trump's stuff down, as well as banned tons and tons of conservatives from Twitter. So, being that they have done that...
Bean. When he says being, he says bean. I'm a human being.
There's absolutely no reason whatsoever why I should remove my YouTube channel and some of my social media sites.
I mean, there wasn't ever a reason why you should remove your YouTube channel and social media sites. You put up this weird fucking thing that we knew you weren't going to be held against anyways.
And we knew that you would do this. You'd find some way out of it, or you'd leave for like 1 or 2 days and come back. We knew this, so we were wondering why you even offered to do that.
But I think we do know why he offered to do that, because his word has no backing anyway.
And he's a fucking idiot. Both are right.
I'm considering removing Twitter and Facebook and completely committing myself to all my other alternative sites, including something called Parler out there.
I mean, you're banned from Twitter anyway, so the account you have there, you're there incognito. You're banned from YouTube, too. Technically, you shouldn't even have a YouTube.
That is made by conservatives.
Father.
But I need to make something clear here, folks. Something really needs to be said about this. I didn't give a fuck about the Republicans. In fact, for quite a few years there, before Trump even came along.
It's funny because Brett gets banned from one place, and he goes over to another place, like how he went over to Gab and how he went over to like vid.me and he went over to all the other places, and he sings the praises of that other place and how good it is, and then he gets banned from that other place and then talks about how fucked up it is, or like the BitChute, how he couldn't like ban people from commenting or like block comments or something. I don't know.
What's up, Gord TV Radio? I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here live on Parler, where I just had an interesting conversation with David Duke.
Some people would have said that I had liberal beliefs and views and ideas about things. I supported Trump because I was talking.
David Duke wouldn't do an interview with Brett Keane because Brett Keane shows that the white race is in no way superior at all. Like, just because you're white doesn't mean you can't be a total fucking toothless idiot.
There's probably a percentage of like white supremacists that are actually like at the top tier of what it is to be like a white person, you know, like
Ubermensch.
Yeah, Ubermensch is probably like 2%, right? Maybe
Yeah.
If you put a room of 100 white supremacists, you might get 2 worth their fucking skin. Pussies, you're all fucking micro midget mini men with tiny dicks and complexes. I've seen it for myself. I infiltrated your butt cheeks.
I've been on this
Butthole
planet
Challenge
for
2020.
43 years, and I have seen the Democrats make tons of promises to Latinos, black community.
Black community. Okay, so now you're going to stand up for the black community when you post like racist propaganda on your other videos?
I don't see it as racist. I see it as perfectly factual commentary.
I mean, if you call any human being feral, you're saying that they're like an animal, like a untamed beast.
Yeah, that's not racist. I'm saying they're from the jungle.
Caucasians, people of all over, and they never came through on anything that they ever claimed to do. And the only Democrat president that ever seemed as though they really cared and actually considered our opinions and our voice meant something was during the era of John F. Kennedy. And they killed him.
I think you mean era, but you said error. The error of John F. Kennedy. Whoopi Goldberg.
Caucasians, people of all over.
Hold on.
And they never came through on anything that they ever claimed to do. And the only Democrat president that ever seemed as though they really cared and actually considered our opinions and our voice meant something was during the era of John F. Kennedy.
The error of John F. Kennedy.
I do think he had a pretty big error.
Is that okay? Is an error of John F. Kennedy kind of like the Rhine of Zhao Dedong? Because you have an era or a reign, or you have an error or a Rhine. The error of the JFK. What? Oh my fucking God, man! He's come up with some good ones recently too. There's been some other ones. I can't remember. Seemingly, that was the other one. He was trying to say seemingly, and he said seemingly. It's seeming like what?
Seeping down my chin.
Dude, the Keenism dictionary just keeps gaining new words. Seemingly.
They killed him right out in public. So no, I'm not going to let the government and these big tech companies tell me what I can say, when I can say it, or whatever. But that doesn't mean that there wasn't a major loss that happened for Brett Keane. That doesn't mean that I'm going to continue to just allow everything to go as it is. I said very clearly that if God allowed cheating and allowed these things to go wrong, that I have no reason to praise or worship or show respect to a God who allows this kind of corruption and debauchery.
Is this for real?
It would be one thing if millions of people had chosen this, that they wanted Biden. But I know for a fact that over 60 million Americans, believers as well as non-believers, stood for this president.
As well as Muslims.
And they put their faith and their trust in this government. And God had the entire world rooting for Donald Trump.
Oh my God.
and still God failed us.
Yes.
If there is a God, then this God does not care. It doesn't give a shit.
He's choosing Donald Trump over God.
I am starting to go towards the idea that there is no God that is listening or paying attention. I have never in all of my time of being a Christian or a theist or whatever the hell you want to call it, ever heard an audible voice. I've never seen any kind of manifestation. I just simply felt like things were going based upon experience. But now I know that our country is in major trouble. I know that a lot of you out there are in major trouble. There are Democrats that have been posting in social media that they've been archiving and putting us on list. And they want to cause us not only major trouble with our jobs, but they want to actually have us physically harmed. Some liberals out there are actually talking about how great it would be to open up gulags and put anybody that had a different opinion than themselves in
Nobody is talking about that.
The big tech companies have already shown that they have absolutely no respect.
Would those be like cages
for
that
any
you
of
could
our
put, I don't know,
opinions or our views
immigrant children in?
So I will do nothing to endorse or promote
Obama did
any of
make
these
those.
high-tech companies.
The only reason he's using gulag and the only reason people use that is because that's what the Soviets use. So they're like, they're just saying that to make them sound like communist dictators.
Dorn tried to make me some goulash, so I hit her in the face.
Goulash. Have some goulash in the gulag.
These corporations who feed on the blood of humanity. And as far as the government goes, I will never vote again. I will never participate in anything having to do with a government function.
Good.
I already was to the point where I didn't trust Republicans or Democrats. I do not believe that the Republicans have a backbone whatsoever. Donald Trump was their backbone. He was their spleen. He was their spine. He was everything. And he was what I supported. These Republicans have known for years that the elections were rigged. Only a few of them have actually come out and said something.
Are you serious?
Donald Trump warned in 2016 that the voting system was broke.
And he won.
Unfortunately, Donald Trump didn't do anything about it. He also knew that these big tech companies were suppressing us all, including himself. And there's only two ways I can look at that. Either Donald Trump knew all these things, but couldn't do anything about it because the government was so broken, which left him impotent, or he could do something about it, but he chose not to. He just kept on using the social media.
He just kept on using it. Oh my God.
As well
for killing
as
him and
so
influencing the
on.
election. I have no idea what's going to happen after all the times of the lawyers and all this election process, but I can tell you that I have lost my faith in God. I have lost faith in the system, and I have lost faith in a great deal of
I
humanity.
wonder how long this will last.
I mean, he'll come back with it. This is what.
How long though? Are we talking a week without God? Are we talking a couple of years without God? This is my question. How long do we have a gourdless manatee?
It could even be a week, depending on what comes around.
I have suffered enough. And I think that if anybody out there, let's say, for instance, it was an atheist who voted for a president, any of you out there voted, and you stated that you would remove your entire account if your guy or your woman ended up losing. Now, me being on the other side of the aisle, I see that you got screwed. I see that you got played out.
Now he's doing the, hey, I would understand
Do a goal.
if it happened
Do a
to
goal,
you.
guys.
Do a goal. Do
Thank
one
you,
goal.
thank you so much. We're at almost 80% of our goal. You guys are amazing. But yeah, he's doing that. I would do it for you. Come on, man. Come on. I do it for you. You'd understand. Come on. Everyone, please like the stream. Liking the stream helps us get more people in here. If you want to help us out, that's a quick way to do that.
I love how he'd rather give up God than social media.
Right.
I love it.
That's funny how that happens.
Love it.
Out of being a considerate, good person who is a moral person who stands up for his convictions.
These tech companies that are running our lives, I'd rather give up gourd than social media,
There's a bean.
Just got to contribute to these tech companies by giving up my own God instead of them.
Gourd.
Suggest and encourage you not to disappear, not to vanish, not to walk away. Because you wouldn't have deserved what you got. And I think that a lot of you...
Are you a corn bean? Are you a gourd bean?
Whether you're Republican or Democrat, I think
boy?
in less than a year, you are going to see the mistake that was made. And a lot of you on both sides are going to suffer by allowing major corruption to take full power like this. I think a lot of you are going to be hurt.
Okay.
I think a lot of you are going to be standing there alone. I think a lot of you right at this very moment are sick to your stomach. You don't like what you've seen. You don't like what you experienced.
Like what you're seeing.
As excited as I am about Joe Biden, as unexcited as I am about Joe Biden, I felt relief when it was mentioned that he won this morning. You know?
I felt the same way.
I was like, shit.
And I like what he's saying. I just hope he actually does it. I don't want to get mixed up in the Middle East again. I'm a little concerned that he might do that because that's something we've seen from establishment Democrats. I worry that he won't do shit with healthcare. We'll see. I've heard people talk about things like student loan debt forgiveness and working towards a public option with healthcare. So those things would be good. Let's see. Let's remain. Even with Trump, I was like this. I'll remain optimistic and I'll complain when I think I have something to complain about.
Think of all the relationships that Trump built with like North Korea and Russia. What if Trump does? What if we have a second civil war and it's the first civil world war, and Trump like rides in on a shark with North Korea and Putin behind him? He just starts the
North Korea stands literally a snowball's chance in hell against the United States
But with
war.
Trump on a shark, forcing them in?
Nothing.
There's probably a lot of people who are Trump friends that he could get on his side.
A lot of you are just very sick
for
right
the
now.
Civil
I know I am.
World War.
You be on his side then.
I'm not going to allow myself to be
Trump's
silenced
side.
because
I'm on the
some
side of
asshole government
technology and
cheated the
giving up
entire
God.
country.
Okay.
There's a lot of people from other countries who relied on Trump to win because they knew he was good for the country. They knew he was good for the world. I will say that Trump failed us. He should have done something about these big tech companies, but now he can't, and he won't.
Oh,
and for now on, we have no reason
Trump
whatsoever
too.
to believe that
From
any
now on.
president that becomes the leader of this country is valid.
So now he's like, oh, I don't give a shit. Whoever the president is now, I'm against them.
What
They're
is
not
Brett
valid.
Keane for if not God or Trump?
Well, he's putting himself in a neutral position to where he can go anywhere he wants. And when you don't actually have any stance that you take, you can try to manipulate reality to where you're never wrong ever because you never actually take a stance
My stance
on anything.
is like that of Switzerland because I love their cheese, chocolate, and army knives.
Our votes don't mean shit.
The problem is that it's not. It's okay to admit you're wrong when you're just wrong, you know. But if you never actually take a real position, you're technically never wrong or right.
Have no power. The only kind of power at this point we do have, and it's obvious that the United States of America has become complacent, is to commit to a revolution.
So
to actual going out in the street and committing war and violence. And I'm not going to do that.
He's not
going to fight for a fucking
I'm not
country
going to go out on the streets with my
I'm
agoraphobia.
not fighting for corruption. I'm not fighting all this bullshit. There's no way. We had our chance. We had our opportunity. This country and God has failed us.
Oh, wow. This is such a good
So now
Now, when I say that I don't endorse or support God anymore, I'm saying that I'm not going to lie to people and tell people that God is going to do anything good for anybody. If God is willing to allow corruption into our country and the countless deaths and pain and suffering that has happened all over the world, and he's not going to do anything about it, then as far as I'm concerned, that's a useless God to me. That's useless.
He's not taking a hard position either way. He's not saying he's atheist. He's just rejecting aspects of religion, and he's not saying that he is like all of a sudden he's like rejecting his political beliefs now are just anti anything like establishment now
for a second,
which
I
is
thought.
very easy to be because you can safely like just reject anything and then just ignore anything good that comes out of the system, you know.
Hello, God. It's me, Manitou. I was wondering why you didn't rig the election for Donald Trump.
You're right.
It doesn't matter if something created the universe. It doesn't matter if it claims that it's watching us and it cares about us. If it cared about us, this wouldn't be happening. This video would not be being made today. So, if you were friends with me because of my belief in God or because I made arguments for God, and now that I don't, If you plan to walk away and not consider yourself my friend anymore or care about me and my loved ones, then so be it. I've already lost countless people anyway. I've already had plenty of you turn your back on me whenever I didn't share your ideologies or your thoughts. I've had plenty of you. You pleaded with me to be a theist and how great and wonderful it would be if I believed in God. Well, it hasn't been a bed of roses, folks. I don't feel like we are the champions at all.
Oh, my God. He's quoting Freddie Mercury.
I've had it.
Damn.
I'm tired of putting my faith into systems and broken bullshit.
And I will rock you.
And mythology. I'm tired of it.
I'm just a poor boy. I need no sympathy.
Nobody loves me.
I'm tired of the disappointment. I'm tired.
It's easy come, easy go.
Tired of the pain. I'm tired of standing out on my deck smoking.
She's a killer queen. Cut by the guillotine. Dynamite with a laser beam.
The cigarette and having tears running down my fucking eyes because of the failures of this world.
Tired of having tears running
What
down
kind of
my
God
eyes.
creates this kind of
Ruining
bullshit?
my Manatee mascara
expects
was
us to give a
supposed
shit
to be
about what it means.
waterproof. Not tear-proof, though.
If I die and my soul is destroyed or I'm obliterated or I'm tormented, to be honest with you, it wouldn't be any fucking different than how I feel right now. I already feel like I'm in hell. I already feel like my soul has been ripped out and incinerated.
Your bed is hell?
I already feel
Fat
like
bottom
I'm being tortured.
girls, pass the
To be honest with you,
popcorn
I've been
chicken
feeling like I was tortured from the day I was
around.
fucking born. I didn't ask to be here. I didn't choose this. And I'll be damned if I'm going to sit here and smile and tell everybody, oh yeah, have faith, have hope, everything's going to be great and wonderful, because it's not. And it hasn't been for a long fucking time. I'm beyond depression, ladies and gentlemen. I'm beyond the anxiety. Now I'm just fucking raging. I'm angry.
I'm beyond depression. I'm ready to shoot up any sort of job I might have had. Fortunately, I work from home.
I have to take a potty break. I'll be right back.
Ben's gotta go. Ben's gotta go. While Ben's gone, I take the show. Send your questions in the form of the fan chat, and I will answer them all. And I might even pee in a bottle on stream because I have to pee too. And your boy's got an empty bottle. Pee, 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 pee. Barely do a situation. Who'd have thought Brett Keane was gonna give up on God today? That's pretty cool. Billy Boobs and ass, or dick and ass, or dick and boobs. Boobry, I don't know, man. I feel like it all matters on the brain. The brain controlling the boobs and ass and dick and brains and vaginas and stuff. It's all about the brain, man. Do a fart? I can't. I got to pee. If I do a fart, I'll pee a little. I'm not going to push. Billy, does Brett's new alias remind you of ICP Boogeyman? I don't think anything reminds me of ICP Boogeyman. But yes, Billy, tell Ben to play the Trumpster Bob video. I put in priority content suggestions. You'll see why. Why? Honest Red says bread cream emoji. Oops. Shit, poop. No, I'm not going to. Jordan, you need to chill. I don't know who gave you the power to talk in fan chat. I guess it was your donation or Patreon support to the Drunken Peasants, which anybody else could have right now, too. All you got to do is become a patron. You get access to the fan chat live on screen. But no, I'm not going to poop. I don't accept that answer, but Shab or Pimp? Between Pimp Monk and Shabisky? I think both of them are fine gentlemen that I choose Pimp. I heard Shabby got docs. That sucks. Stand your ground, damn it. Did Putin really give you 10K? No, Putin didn't give me 10K for being on Russia TV. You think if I had $10,000 from Russia, I'd still be here tonight? I'd be on vacay, man. No, I'd probably still be here. If Russia wants to give me $10,000, I'm all ears. Someone gave Shani Shabisky's number. Well, that's trouble. Are they fucking yet? When was my last visit to the Ram Ranch? Never, man. I'm a grown-ass man. I got wants and needs, and none of them end up at the Ram Ranch. If I had 15K, would I still be here? Yeah, man. If someone gave me 20K, I might take next weekend off. If someone wants to give me 20K, vacation where everything's closed, I find a little hole in the wall where I could set up a tent, smell the flowers. They should not post Shabby's number live. That's not good. You hear the new System of a Down music? I haven't. I heard it came out yesterday, and I haven't been able to listen to it. I want to listen to it. I bet you it's good. Does it sound anything like my favorite album? The one that came out 20-something years ago or 20 years ago? Was that someone a shitty YouTube rapper? I don't know what you're talking about. Well, British Columbia said that glory holes were COVID safe. That's true. British Columbia was talking about safe COVID sex. Just do a glory hole, guys. Now, I think glory hole was actually the dirtiest thing you could do before COVID. So I don't know how it's all of a sudden COVID safe. Sticking your penis in a hole or working the other side of a hole that a penis sticks through does not sound clean at all. But I guess it's COVID safe. So it's 2020. Who am I to judge? Bobo.
All right. What all we got here? We got some. Oh shit.
Boom, what is up, YouTube? It's your favorite sexy goth bad boy, King Cobra JFS, back at you with another video. So, we're chilling out at Frosty's having some breakfast. I got the Southwestern chicken, which is normally smothered in guacamole. That's today's
Guys, he
special,
got the cheesy pile of shit.
Bacon, cheese, and green chili. I'm gonna throw that guacamole on top. Oh, make it pop.
Okay,
Make it pop, YouTube.
this both looks like diarrhea, and you know it's going to lead to diarrhea at the same time. That's what's up.
Fries. We're not gonna waste any of that guac, man. Oh. Do you guys like guacamole?
I love guacamole.
Sped up.
Probably, yeah, you had Brett sped up.
I like it better this way.
I'm not going to waste any of this guac.
That's pretty clean on the guac, but every last drop.
Cobes might end up getting fat with the way he eats.
Now that he's getting enough money to get fat?
And he's getting older, too. And that, you know, like, I remember when I was in my 20s and I could eat like that and not gain any weight at all.
Could you imagine?
It looks like Joe Biden might have won the presidential
a fat
race.
Cobes?
Congratulations.
I don't like him sped up.
Okay, I'll turn it.
Oh, but I got one question. How's this country supposed to make any goddamn money if you shut down the country and raise taxes? Food for thought.
Well, first of all, they want to give an economic recovery plan that, you know, is more than just $1,200 and unemployment for a few months. Like something real, something long lasting throughout the pandemic.
Something real.
Yeah.
So,
You know, the only reason Joe Biden won is because everyone was scared of the liberals and leftists starting a riot if Trump won.
oh man, I
So
love
basically-
political Cobes. Why do we have to get it after election?
Right.
Trump would have won if we would have had political Cobes sooner. We need more people like Cobes supporting Papa Trump.
Boy, little kid getting taken to the grocery store and threatening to throw a fit if mommy doesn't buy him a candy bar.
I threaten to throw a fit if you guys don't give me my TTS. DTTS.
But it is what it is, you know. If Biden did take the win, congratulations.
Oh, good guy Cobes
You
coming
know,
back.
I like Joe Biden's taste in shotguns. I'll give
I
him
thought he
that.
was going to say women.
Of course you did.
Of age women.
But and both candidates support the weed, so you know.
No,
Do they
that's
both?
not true.
I thought neither of them did.
I don't think either of them do.
I thought neither of them ran on weed.
Any president that doesn't make it legal doesn't support it. So Trump didn't make it legal.
420 Biden, Trump, 420.
I haven't heard Biden say anything about making it legal. I'm not expecting Biden to make it legal. You are unbelievably misinformed, Cobes.
Does
You
Cobes-
just don't know what the fuck you're talking
Does
about.
Cobes
at all
have a
here.
travel pocket wand in his pencil pocket there? What is that green ball over there?
To be fair, both candidates are kind of creepy in their own respective ways.
Okay, now Cobes
I
coming
like
down to
I like
earth.
him calling other people creepy. That's kind of funny.
So, but take a look at this. We got the guacamole, the cheese, the green chili. Oh, look at that. Yum.
Look, have I eaten something that looks like that before? Of course I have.
Save a cup of ranch for the fries.
But what is he doing? Is that a burger bottom?
I don't know what is going on here. I want to watch him eat it. It's just going to gross me out.
Let's watch him eat it.
Fuck no.
Let's watch him slurp and derp.
I am the adorable Hulk.
He's the adorable Hulk?
See, look, y'all. See.
Is he the adorable Hulk?
See, look, y'all flexing my muscles.
Cakes.
I am the adorable Hulk.
He's the adorable Hulk.
I am the adorable Hulk. I'm flexing my muscles.
He's the adorable Hulk.
He's adorable and he's the Hulk.
I love it.
Kind of looks like he's dancing Walk Like an Egyptian.
Dun, 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 dun,
I kind of hurt my knee bent down like that. So look, I'm the adorable Hulk.
He's the adorable Hulk.
So I came on my own. I'm the adorable Hulk.
The adorable.
Or I might say I'm the adorable Black Hawk.
Oh.
Or I might say adorable Hawk. That's better.
Adorable Black Hawk.
See, I'm the adorable Hawk.
You
The
are?
adorable Hulk.
Hold on, what are you?
He's the adorable Hulk.
See, I am the adorable Hawk. So I'm flexing my muscles.
Yes.
Damn, look at those fucking muscles, man.
See, I'm flexing my muscles.
We see
I'm the adorable Hawk.
We see y'all.
The
I am the adorable Hawk.
Look at that.
I'm the happy Hawk, not the mad gray Hawk.
Ooh, he's not the Mad Gray Hulk.
I'm the adorable Hawk.
He gets stronger and bigger the happier he gets.
He's not the Mad Hulk. He's the adorable Hulk.
I love it. He gets bigger the happier
Sound
he gets.
adorable,
He's
Hawk.
like a penis.
So I'm the adorable Hawk. So I'm flexing my muscles. I know me, I'm gonna rest my arms.
Gotta rest
kinda
his
hurt
arms.
my-
Those
I
muscles
know,
were too
I kind of
heavy.
hurt my arms, just flexing my muscles. I kind of hurt my arms. See, I'm the adorable Hawk.
It kind of hurt his arms to flex.
Yeah, take a break there, Hulk. You don't gotta go
Everybody gonna
overboard
start
on
calling
us.
for now the adorable Hawk.
You're adorable, Hulk.
At least I'm not the green guy for the cartoon anime.
My adorable Black Hawk.
Cartoon anime.
He's the adorable Black Hulk.
My adorable Black Hawk.
Whoa.
What was that?
Did you say cock?
His adorable Black
Flexing my
Hawk.
muscles.
Bam, bam, ba-da, bam, ba.
So I'm just doing this fat video.
Yes.
Show you I'm the new adorable Hawk. The adorable Hawk.
The
I'm the adorable
doybo,
Hawk.
the
Adorable
doughboy Hulk.
The adorable Hulk.
The adorable Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I love this little
I like his
whimper
shirt.
trimper he does when he has to slide in with his legs spread out.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Is he gonna twerk
He's
now?
caking, dude. He's got the cakes on deck.
So y'all see how I flush my muscles?
Yeah.
Like
I
this?
saw it. Yep.
The
Flexing my
doughboy
muscles.
Hulk.
I saw it.
We're seeing it.
So I'm flexing my muscles.
I see.
I know. I see y'all later in a couple days.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
He's so wholesome.
Bye.
Billy the Fridge has to pee. I was using the time that he repeats himself multiple times to post a link for the post show tonight, because we've got a post show that is available to only our patrons tonight. So you can sign up. It's any patron, $10 or above gets the post show. We're going to discuss the card for Actual Mania 14, the Survivor Series version of Actual Mania. We're going to talk a little bit more about the election. Maybe we usually use the post show to play some stuff that we couldn't normally play on YouTube because the post show isn't on YouTube. It's on a totally different streaming service where we get away with stuff a little more easily. So stuff that I'm like, oh shit, we can't play that on YouTube. I usually play during the post show. So there's 3 different ways to get the post show. So just $10 or more through Patreon or Subscribestar, and that gets you a ton of other perks. Or if you only want the post show, you can click on the join link here and sign up through YouTube, and that only gets you the post show if you want it. So check that out. I have a surprise for Billy. It's going to be great when he comes back. So, everyone, just a quick reminder, we are 80% of the way towards our goal. We have a goal every week. That's why the Saturday show is the last day of the last show of the week where we talk about the goal a lot more than we talk about it every other episode of the week. So, there it is. If you want to start the tip train, choo-choo, do us a favor. Throw a couple bucks in through Streamlabs. Help us reach our goal before the end of the episode. Rick Zilla in the chat said things went downhill when people idolized reality stars. Now we have TikTok influencers. Yeah, will we one day have a TikTok influencer president? Or maybe there won't be TikTok anymore, but maybe whatever the main social media platform is at that time.
President Jacob Sartorius.
Just someone who's just an influencer becoming president.
President Ryan's Toys Reviews.
Watch. They somehow they lower the age of president to 18. Wouldn't that be so fucking
President
weird? That would be
Jacob
horrible. I do
Paul.
not want a teenage president.
President-elect Jacob Paul from Ohio.
You know, I did want to mention, I'm not on Jake Paul's side in that boxing match. So, for those of you who don't know, it's actually going to be during one of our regular episodes, so we're probably just going to stream our live reaction to the return of Mike Tyson. The return fight of Mike Tyson against Roy Jones Jr. It's going to be a live reaction stream. It's just going to be us hanging out and talking. We'll probably go on tangents and stuff, but also react to the return of Mike Tyson. But also, Jake Paul is boxing a former NBA basketball player.
Yeah, Nate Robinson. He's a Seattle boy. Followed his career the entire way up. And now he's going to box Jake Paul in his first boxing match. Jake Paul's had a few boxing matches. Jake Paul's taller and heavier
and
than
younger.
Nate Robinson, and younger.
Yeah, and you know what's funny though? They did a press conference, like a Zoom press conference, and Jake Paul was in the fucking hospital. Like his opponent was at like a normal like press conference table, and Jake Paul's like in a hospital.
Is he getting treated for
room.
COVID or something?
No, I think he hurt himself training. Which is not a good sign. So, yeah. It's a pretty even fight, and they're old. This isn't Mike Tyson in his 20s that won the world title. This is also not Roy Jones, a young Roy Jones either.
Yeah, it's going to be similar to that movie that came out that had Sylvester Stallone versus Robert De Niro. And they were the old guys that came back for a big boxing event, and everybody watched.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was like it was cute. This is going to be cute.
Their records are pretty comparable. I mean, like you look at the losses, and Roy Jones had a lot more fights than Mike Tyson, so he had more losses. I would say the ratio is pretty common, and Roy Jones had more knockouts too.
Yeah, he
than
had more
Tyson.
fights.
Yeah, he had more fights.
If you go by like the amount of fights and knockouts, Tyson's got a better percentage.
Yeah. Tyson had a lot of power.
Yeah.
Former undisputed heavyweight champion. Roy Jones wasn't undisputed, but he had multiple championships. He was WBA heavyweight, but then he had light heavyweight, super middle. So he moved throughout a lot of the weight classes.
Weight class situation.
Yeah. So
I wonder if they'll even be able to do it. Will there be a?
There's
audience?
not going to be a no. I don't
Okay.
think there's going to be an audience.
This is the Dignity Health Sports Park.
It was supposed to happen months ago, and then it got delayed, and now it's ready to go. Let's see the whole card.
Is there?
There's an even like an undercard for this that they're not even mentioning. But so I don't know who any of these other people are.
Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
Badu Jack versus Blake Kiernan. And Vidal Riley versus Rashad Coulter and Coulter's
I doubt it. Yeah.
Vidal Riley is Bill O'Reilly's son. Going up against Rashad Coulter.
And they just happen to be from the UK.
Yeah, it's a legitimate
Funny.
child. He dropped the O.
So I think the other guys might be real boxers, though.
Possibly.
Not that Mike Tyson and Roy Jones aren't real boxers.
Well, it's interesting that looks like they're going to do 6 rounds for Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
And 6 rounds for Vidal Riley and Rashad Coulter. So maybe they're more of an exhibition match as well.
I don't know who they are.
And
Let's see who they are.
Jack might actually be a
He
fighter.
looks like he's an actual boxer. Yeah, this guy's a boxer. Oh, you know what though? No.
YouTube rapper, internet personality.
Yeah.
The boxing trainer of YouTube personality KSI. Okay.
He's his boxing trainer.
Yeah, he taught KSI some moves.
And this guy is a MMA guy. That must be.
He was on Ultimate Fighting Championships light heavyweight division.
He has one boxing match under his belt, and the rest are MMA.
So these are more exhibition style. Let's look at Badu Jack. Badu Johan Gabriel Jack is a Swedish professional boxer. He's a former world champion in 2 weight classes. So yeah, he's an actual boxer. That's why they're going the full 8. The other guys are going 6. He was born on Halloween in Stockholm, Sweden. Sweet boy. Sweet.
Yeah, the other person doesn't even have a wiki page.
Damn.
Yeah, so that should be interesting. We're going to do it. We'll probably get some interesting people coming in thinking that we're going to be streaming the fight live, which obviously would get our channel destroyed, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to talk about. We're going to watch it, but people watching our stream won't be able to see or hear it. We will. And last time I just played dumb and pretended like I was trying to play it for everybody, and all these randos came around. It was really funny. I ended up getting like 2 million views.
They kept asking Ben to open Bob's and Vagine.
Something almost like that.
It was very strange.
I wonder how many dead people voted for Biden. I don't know. Can you prove any of them did? That's how you would find out. Otherwise, we would assume none, right? I know you're really butthurt, Steven. It's okay. Your guy just lost. You don't need all the copium.
Look, man.
Open stream, big fat.
If I
please.
spent the last 4 years putting my faith in Donald Trump, I'd be a little butthurt too when zombies voted in Joe Biden.
If I spent all these hours in stream chats defending him and advocating for him, then yeah, I guess I would kind of feel like a loser and go in and try to defend him and claim that dead people voted for him.
Did Spec make a video for Egghead?
There
for
should
his
be some
birthday?
kind of paper trail then. We should be able to prove when they died and when the vote was cast. And I mean, that this should easily be provable.
For one, if you can even prove that they did die, How can you prove that they didn't identify as somebody who voted in the 2020 election? Like, that's
Crisis
not fair.
voters.
Yeah. They got caught. The votes didn't count. Stupid ass. Thank you, Fixed Soul. I don't think enough people understand this. How are all these dead people voting? Will Smith's dad voted 2 times and got caught twice. The votes don't count.
Yeah, if it gets caught, it doesn't.
They don't give them the votes. You telling me that they could catch Will Smith's dad 2 times in a row, but they can't catch every other dead voter? There's a reason they find the dead voters. It's an anomaly. They're like, oh, this is wrong. Let's fix it. They do it. Let's see some numbers of people who actually voted and are dead and are being counted for.
I'm 27 today. Fucking where's my goddamn cake?
You want a cake, Egghead?
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
And by the way, Egghead, I already had these videos that I was going to play them. You did not have to send them to me.
Wonderful time of year because the war on Christmas is back on. As you can see, they just released the new Starbucks holiday Christmas cups. And oh my, this one looks like a ugly Christmas sweater. And already, besides the election going on with the Republicans and the Trumplicans losing their absolute shit, I can already hear in the distance the cries of the religious folks because there's no chases on it.
God.
Happy birthday, Colton.
Can you handle this, though? The cringe?
Should
I play
can.
something less cringy?
No. I think it's cute that Christians care so much about their corporate overlords putting pagan symbolism on a fucking cup of coffee. They're legal drugs.
I have this video that I saw earlier today, and I'm just like, I knew this video would make you cringe so hard.
Is there some good stuff here?
It's not this video with the egghead, but a different video. I saw it and I'm like, this is the stuff of nightmares for Billy, and if Billy saw it, he might actually have nightmares that night.
I'm not looking forward to this at all.
Should I play it?
No. No, I don't know what it is.
Here it is.
Hello to all my lucky lady fans. Yes, I just got out of the shower and I feel clean again. Well, it gets lonely around here in my bedroom. I feel like I might want to date some of y'all. I mean, we get to know each other, you know? Have a pleasant dinner, or just enjoy a conversation over a cup of coffee. See where things go, see how we feel around each other.
This goes out to Egghead, this fucking cup of Starbucks coffee. You fucked up, Egghead.
Yeah, maybe I'll eventually find my sweetheart amongst y'all. See where things go,
Don't
you know?
spread those legs any further.
I'm open to all kinds of women, because you get the whole package in one. The female soul, the body that can go any way you desire. My lady. Straight. Bisexual, lesbian. I'll take y'all on. Because I'm an overlooked treasure that should not be ignored.
I'm an
or
overlooked
any longer.
treasure. I should not be ignored. I'm an overlooked treasure.
That should not be ignored.
I should not be ignored. We got to make a t-shirt.
So I think we should start getting to know each other, my loyal lady fans. And of course, you know who I'm talking to.
Who are you talking to?
Y'all.
Y'all.
So just contact me at the email address I provide underneath this video, and we'll set up a lovely date just between the two of us. One weekend, y'all can visit, maybe get a hotel room, y'all.
Maybe get a hotel room,
spend a
y'all.
lovely
This is
evening
weird where he
together or
becomes,
something.
or she becomes
Or
a
maybe we'll
Southern
swing
belle
by here.
when she's talking to girls. She turns into
Yeah,
Foghorn
get
Leghorn.
to know me. Talk to me. See whether we click or not.
I think the only click that we're gonna have is
Lovely,
me clicking
lovely
the X
times and
arrow in the
memories to
browser
be shared.
every time this
And
shit
even
comes
if
up on my fucking computer screen.
things don't work out for the long run, you'll still get a new friend in me anyway. And I pinky promise on that. Thank y'all for your attention and whatnot.
Oh no, you did not just expose your moobs. Stop it. You put the leave in cleavage. Leave. And this GoFundMe that's going around to try and raise money to get me to make a fucking version of this video, that's not a real GoFundMe. Don't pay into it. I'm not seeing any of that money, and I wouldn't even do this if I got it. So stop getting fucking robbed. Yuck.
Oh, man.
And no, moobs wasn't me saying she has man boobs. I was saying that she has cow udders. Moobs.
Someone mentioned this was on Gino Samuel's Comprehensive History, and it was. That's where I saw it. So I went and downloaded the raw version of it.
Speaking of a raw version.
Yeah.
I'm getting the raw end of the deal here. Ben gets to look this shit up, curate it, love every moment of it, then make me watch it knowing I do not enjoy this sort of stuff.
People wanted you to recreate that.
Yeah, people are sick.
People are sick?
People are sick.
Oh, damn. All right. So,
now for a certain amount of money in my Swiss bank account, I would totally create a video showing you how I would pick up women. But it wouldn't be like that. And it wouldn't be cringy either. Yuck. Yeah, is it over yet? Can we open our eyes?
it is over. It is over. It is over now.
For those of you that have been closing your eyes for the last 47 seconds, 47 minutes, I don't know how long that segment was. It felt like eternity to me. It's over. It's all over. Everything's okay now.
Yeah, I saw someone offer $50 for it.
Not enough.
Oh. Damn.
Not enough. I wouldn't even peel my taint scab vagina for $50. Yuck. Yuck. Heyo. Well, it breaks my heart.
Let me check something here. Oh shit. It went down. Okay.
We're 80% of the way to our goal. That
I
means we are
know.
80% of our way to freedom. Until then, we're under tyranny rule of not reaching the goal. And that's very
Yeah.
unfortunate in these trying times.
Yeah, in these uncertain times.
In these uncertain times. 4-7 beers ago.
I'm trying.
Manny's like, I'd do it for 20. Nasty. Manny would do it, huh? Manny's got what it takes to actually get the ladies, though. Christine Weston Chandler does not. Manny does that video. His wife's going to be very angry at the responses. That's all I'm saying. Because Manny's got game. He don't just eat the magic cards, if you know what I'm saying.
You just eat the magic cards.
That's what I'm saying, man. Guests of the Drunken Peasants stay at the fabulous Wigwam Motel in Wigwam, Washington. Is there a Wigwam, Washington? There's a Walla Walla, Washington.
Walla Walla.
And Walla Walla, Washington's famous for its penitentiary, the state penitentiary in Walla Walla, Washington. They're also famous for their Walla Walla sweet onions. That's right, Walla Walla Sweets, sponsoring Drunken Peasants podcast. That was not Mickey Richards. That was Christine Weston Chandler. Mickey Richards would not have done that so innocently. Christine has a way of being grotesquely vile in a very innocent tone. Obviously, there's no innocence there. She wants so badly to do things to a woman's body that she's probably never done in real life. It's all fantasy, but because of her extensive fantasy mind, she probably knows 9,000 different positions that she could do with a fucking Pokeball tied to her nipples and a sonic ring up her ass. I don't know.
Sonic ring. A sonic ring.
I don't know, man.
That has a nice ring to it.
Bang, bang, bang.
Look, there's more. Could you imagine, like, we think we have to talk about this shit a lot. These people,
they get to talk about it a lot.
I mean, they get paid a lot to talk about it, but they talk about it over and over and over and over again all day.
It's like it's a machine.
It's like, oh, now 98.6% of the vote is in for Georgia.
Raphael Warnock and Kelly Loeffler. They're going to have another election for the Senate race. It's coming up in
2 years?
No, in January 5th.
Where? Here?
For the special election in Georgia.
In Georgia,
the four we saw before.
Yeah.
That's going to come up the 5th. So they're like, if you turn 18 by January 5th, register to vote now so you can vote in that election.
I see.
They want the youth to come out and vote damn. They vote damn so that if we go 50-50 tie on these houses, which I don't know if we'll know by then, that one will not be given until January 5th. Oh. They had to have gotten 50% of the vote for the runoff not to happen. And since they didn't hit that 50%, they got to have the special runoff election. And Cal Cunningham looks like he did not get North Carolina. Fucking Jamie Harrison, you couldn't dethrone Lindsey Graham?
No. Jamie Harrison did not do well. I mean,
he went up against Lindsey Graham.
Lindsey Graham.
What's going on here?
Oh, they're setting him up for Biden.
Looks like they broke out of the fucking pizza kitchen downstairs. Let's choo-choo, poop car. Let's choo-choo. Thank you, poop car.
Yeah.
I'm not getting touched either way.
Poop car?
I'm not getting touched either way. I'm not getting touched. That's not going to happen. There's no ultimatum here.
Poop car?
There's no ultimatum. What are these fucking Biden batons they're shaking? Do they glow? Are those glow stick Biden batons? I want one. I don't really want one. I don't want one of those. Is Rudy's tooth hurting?
Oh, God. I don't know.
What are we waiting on? Just
I don't know. I guess I'll play some. I was in the middle of setting something up.
Ah.
Yeah. But we might not even get to do a post show.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
Which any campaign is allowed to have a certain number of poll watchers anywhere ballots are being counted to make sure nothing nefarious happens. They were being kept in kind of a, almost like a press pin within the Philadelphia Convention Center. That was a product of just it being this massive operation. But anyway, the Commonwealth Court ruled that they needed to be able to roam more freely. They needed to be able to get within 6 feet of pretty much all of the counting. In Philadelphia, they actually halted counting at one point and then made this adjustment. So what Giuliani's talking about, I want to be really clear. Poll watchers were in the room, and Philadelphia actually made a change to follow a lower court's order. So whatever Giuliani's going to be coming out with on Monday, it seems clear he wants to discount about 600,000 ballots in Philadelphia. It's going to be, I think, a tough battle.
Right, and fundamentally, the argument here, and by my count, this is the third legal challenge that the Trump campaign has brought.
This guy actually looks like what I would look like if I was skinny.
Watching,
didn't have curly hair.
These votes being cast,
We're
as
the
opposed
same type
to
of white.
providing any
I'm just the
evidence
fat
of
version.
This widespread voter fraud, which we have heard the president talk about, but that has been something that they have not been able to substantiate. So, Zach, what is the campaign now trying to do in these remaining moments to try and rally and maintain support behind the president if, in fact, these legal challenges aren't able to amount to any change in the outcome of the election?
I don't think any of them will even go in front of a
lot
court.
of the legal challenges are the thrust of their momentum right now, or whatever momentum they have left. They're also trying to get ballots.
It's
that came in within a
desperate.
3-day
It sounds
extension
desperate.
not to count, and they're trying to limit
that's what the
how
mainstream
long
media would
voters
want
are
you to
allowed
think.
to make corrections on the identification part of their mail ballots. What's particularly interesting about that is, yes, those are categories of voters that traditionally would skew Democrat, and it seems they have skewed Democrat, but those votes aren't even in the tally that we have so far that the president is behind in. The
Last
traditional
minute
recount
pass.
strategy would tell you if you're behind, you want
PT
as many
Hammer.
recounts as possible. Now, this isn't a
PT
recount,
Hammer with
this
the
is a
last
count.
minute
You
pass.
would think
Okay, now we need less than $1.
37
you
cents.
want those ballots that haven't been counted to count.
37 cents.
Is
We
different
only
from
PT
Philadelphia,
Ham,
which
thank
those
you
are
so
ballots
much,
that have already
man.
been
You are
counted.
awesome.
But the campaign is raising tons of money for legal defense. But I would note that if you look at those emails they're sending out raising it, and you read the fine print, 60% of those donations are actually going to paying off campaign debt, not fighting these legal fights. So supporters should be aware that if they make one of those donations, it's not purely going to
Ooh, Mr. Captain
these court
Stack's
battles.
breaking the goal.
Go!
That is
Thank you,
fascinating.
Captain Stack. Cheers.
Well, how is the Biden campaign responding to the Trump campaign's threat to file additional legal challenges?
This is the question.
You know, Lana, they haven't intervened in any of these cases. The DNC has, the state Democratic Party has, but they've generally stayed somewhat out of this. What they've been doing today, I think, is trying to get the country comfortable with the idea that Joe Biden is now going to be president. They released sort of a promo video on Twitter.
Look at all these choo-choo trains coming in.
They released a video where he
Aw,
on the
damn.
phone, sort of discussing winning. But we haven't had him come out yet and say, I've won. We're thinking that might happen at 8 o'clock when he is
Happy late
scheduled
birthday,
to speak.
Chet.
Teddy Rubskin, if you want to
All right,
be
I'm still
on, you just have
marveling at
to
that
jump
fine print
into
that
one
you
of the
pointed out,
voice
Zach,
rooms.
that some of that money that they're mounting for the legal challenges are actually going to pay off campaign debt. Very interesting stuff. Zach Hudak, thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up after a break, votes are still being counted in Arizona, and the Trump campaign just filed a new lawsuit. The latest from the Grand Canyon State next. You're
From the Grand Canyon State.
Hey, happy birthday, Egghead. I don't
Happy
remember.
Colt.
I don't remember asking you to come in here.
Damn.
I just want to say hi and thank you for the birthday wish.
Sure, no problem. Sure, no problem. Oh, no, I don't want to play this. I don't want to play this.
Says no more
All right. Oh,
Orange
God.
Man.
Why is it still playing? All right. There we
No
go.
more
You guys are
Orange
the
Man.
greatest.
Are we the greatest? Are you drunk?
No, I'm tired. I've had a long
That's
fucking day.
Egghead's drug, being tired. We
Damn
figured that out a
right
long
it
time
is.
ago.
Egghead, you gonna take a
right.
Oh, here's Rubskin.
I had a long fucking day.
Yeah.
You gonna take a
I'll
birthday
talk to
nap?
you later, boys. I'll
Later.
see you later.
Later.
Bye.
Happy birthday, Egghead.
Thank you.
He did not sound like Rubby Foreskin.
No, he's in. Oh shit.
Rubby Jerkins.
He's in here now.
Hey.
Hey, what's
Hey.
up?
Hey. How you doing?
Doing good.
The best day ever.
Best
Take
day
his
every
birthday.
year. Yeah, because it's Egghead's birthday. That's why it's the best day ever.
Yeah.
Not because Trump's getting fired. You're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired, Trump. You're fired.
You're fired. Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
You're terminated.
So, I don't know if they'll take the Senate though. If they do, that'd be crazy. They'll have it all.
Yeah, what are we waiting on? Is it tied right now?
Is that
there
really a possibility that they could get the Senate?
It's possible.
Yeah. Who's open still? We know that one seat's going to be in Georgia, right? And that won't be decided until the 5th of January.
Hi, Manny.
Manny.
Hi.
Hi.
We're currently talking about the runoff election in Georgia. Is Georgia still up for grabs? So Georgia, one of the Georgia ones,
Yeah, I'll
is
pull
going
up
to go.
a map here.
It is going to go red, right? The one that's not up for grabs. So the third one that hasn't been decided yet, are they heading trending towards blue?
I'm getting it right now.
Your love is taking me higher and
Because
higher.
that's what I've been hearing, that Chuck Schumer might be taking over for, Turtle Man.
Turtle Man. Yeah.
Turtle Man got reelected, but it's not going to matter because he's going to get out of here, Turtle Man. He's going to be like, all right, well, I'll wait. Like,
That's
outta
if they
here.
win, right?
Yeah, that's if they win. Where's Senate? Here it is. Let's take a look. It's 48-48. Democrats gained 2, lost 1, and Republicans gained 1, lost 2. So they're even.
But there's 3 seats open, right?
6-1.
North Carolina and Georgia?
The 2 in Georgia.
Oh, shit. What's North Carolina looking like?
North Carolina's looking red, but it's like 2%, but...
How much are the votes in? 97?
Yeah.
Damn it, dude. Damn it, dude.
Let's see.
So what we gained, and then 1 step forward, 2 step, or just the same step? Even, Steven?
I don't know if it's even, Steven. The Republicans had the House going in, right? Or the state or the Congress. What the fuck is this?
This is the Senate.
The Senate.
Republicans
yeah.
have the Senate majority,
Senate going
and Democrats have the House.
Yeah, so that's gonna be even keel. We're just gonna get an executive bump.
It's the House and the Senate. Which one's Congress?
Congress is the House.
I technically they're both Congress. The Congress is made up
They're both 2 parts of the legislative branch.
Yeah. There you
The
go.
legislative branch.
There's 3 branches in the of legislatures.
Hey, Creamsicle, I had a great idea. I'd love for you to call this guy named Trumpster Bob.
Oh, yes. I actually saw a few minutes of him. If you give me a phone number and a time, and I have the time, 100%. I'm down.
Oh man, we call him all the time. Like I could call him right now.
Oh my God, give me a phone number. I'll call him. Dead ass, like right now. Off top.
I can. You can talk to him in this chat right now.
I can.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We're streaming right now.
I know.
Okay. Yeah.
Big silly.
Okay.
So wait, is he like in the YouTube chat or the live chat?
I can just call. He has this public number that he puts on his streams.
Oh my God.
And
is he streaming right now?
I don't know if he's streaming right now, but he answers all the time.
Oh my God. Please, I beg of you.
All right, let's.
Why is Trumpster Bob so stupid?
Let's.
I need to ask him. I need to ask him his opinion on furry rights.
He's gonna be like, "What?" He may not even know what a furry is, but let's test that theory. I'm gonna call him.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. Let's see.
I'm for furry rights.
Teddy Rubskin confirmed furry ally. Thank you.
I think Creamsicle is more for furry wrongs than furry rights.
Oh no!
I've seen a lot of Creamsicle furry wrongs on my timeline.
Furry wrong.
Yeah, furry wrongs.
Yeah, those are furry wrongs.
We want the right to be wrong.
What?
All right.
Like
We
what?
want
Really?
the wrong to be right.
I'm calling him right now.
There
Here we
were
go.
sexual
Here we
positions.
go. Everyone else be quiet. Let's see what Creamsicle says. Leave him a message if he doesn't answer.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not answering the phone. You've reached a recording. You have reached the right number if you're calling for Bob. So please leave a message, and I'll call you back.
Hey, Bob. I was watching your show, and I guess I could kind of consider you more of a libertarian, open to the freedom of all people. I was just wondering how you feel about furry rights. As a furry and a gamer, I consider myself one of the most prosecuted minorities in this country. And I was wondering if you can commit right now to being an ally to furry gamers everywhere. Thank you, Bob.
All right. Well, that was good. That was way cleaner than I thought it was gonna be. That was so
because
nice.
you gotta bait him in. I mean, look at how I got where I am with Drunken Peasants. Okay, I didn't fucking fresh out the gate talking about pupper puss.
He offered me and Billy a pound of crack to suck his dick.
First date, anyway.
On God? Is that offer still there?
Manny's like, I could use a pound of crack.
All right, yo, am I getting an orb jorb gorb jorb? On God?
Orb jorb.
Ew.
Egghead.
Orb jorb.
Egghead is just jealous. He's jealous of all the mad poon.
Hey, creamsicle.
He wants an
Why
orb
did you sound like JFK? You were like, hello, creamsicle.
Hello,
Very good to see you in the stream.
How are you doing, you big old papa puss?
Egghead, you're going by Colton now, right?
You finally said it.
Egghead's calling himself Colton in the chat. Colton.
Yes.
Why are you calling me Colton?
Egghead just we asked Egghead if he was high, and he said he was tired. And I remember when that happened a long time ago too. That's like Egghead.
I had a long day. What can I say?
I'm tired.
Wait, is Colton like your real name?
Yes, that's my real name, dude.
What's your real first name or
His
second
parents named him after a horse.
No, his parents named him Speedy.
I think his name is Colton because his dad's into cowboy stuff. I don't know.
Wait, well, that's not a
Am I
bad
right?
name, right? I mean, you could be named Stallion, right? Stallion's cool, but how do you shorten that? Just call me Stal, or just call me Olian.
This community is only big enough for one stallion, and I think we already know who that is.
Oh no! Oh no!
Wait, who is this Stallion?
You don't know the stallion?
No, who is this Stallion?
You're
There's
talking
only
about
one Stallion.
or TV radio.
Situation.
He's
Oh,
the
really?
stallion.
He's
He's
the
the stallion,
stallion? Oh,
and I'm
okay,
the
sorry.
puppy.
He's like a
That reminds me of this one
manatee stallion.
animated video I saw on Pornhub.
Just call a male manatee a stallion.
All my furry gangs know out there know what I'm talking about. The fox in the barn. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
So everybody here, you have the opportunity to give Egghead a present, and that is a special birthday message.
Ooh, a present.
Down the line, starting with Teddy Rubskin and ending with Creamsicle. So up the line, everybody. Give Egghead a special birthday message, Teddy Rubskin.
I'm gonna use this moment to promo our Discord server. There's a link in the description to join it. You should join it. That would be really awesome. And also, if you happen to use Discord Nitro and you're a member of our server, we could use some boosts to help improve the audio and video quality of our Discord. So that would be great also.
And if I may add an addendum, if you boost the server, I will send Pupper Puss. Promise on God.
Oh, no.
I don't know. I promise that's supposed to be a good thing, not a bad thing. Ben was cringing.
No, no. Egghead said, "Oh no, no. It's a good thing to some people. Definitely.
It's not you're not going to send them without consent, are you?
Oh, no, obviously you have to be 18 to get the goodies.
No, not just 18, with consent as well.
Yes,
If
obviously.
it makes me cringe, then you know you're doing your job right.
Billy, I'm a certified good girl. Okay.
Oh boy.
I don't send unsolicited.
He's so uncomfortable. I love it.
If it makes
sending out unsolicited pupper
if
puss.
it makes me uncomfortable, you know you're doing your job right.
Yeah.
He wouldn't send unsolicited pupper puss. He's not like a fancy badger or something.
I'm not like a fucking weirdo or something.
Oh, see, that's why we appreciate you, Creamsicle. You can make him uncomfortable when he's most of the time making others uncomfortable.
Don't be mean to him. He has a heart condition. It's okay.
Happy birthday, Mr. Uncomfortable. How old are you now?
I'm 27.
That's it. You're a little boy.
He's a baby.
The beard makes you look older.
Well, that's why he's egg. He's
that
just
baby
born.
Yoda?
It's a baby.
I haven't. Oh my goodness.
Oh, did you hear? Did you spoiler alerts? Boba Fett showed up on The Mandalorian. I said it was the Boba Fett show.
It wasn't Boba Fett though. It was just a guy who had his armor, right?
No, there was the actor at the end
the guy who had his armor
the guy who
and
played
Boba Fett showed up.
Who played Jango Fett
Right.
in the prequel?
What happened?
Right.
So at the very end of
You gotta
the
watch
season
Django.
premiere,
You know,
they
the
had the
actor
guy in the
that-
over the mountain that showed up at the end.
Yeah.
And that was the actor that played Jango Fett, who played Boba Fett's dad in the prequels.
Yeah.
So they're assuming that's
Right.
Boba Fett.
Well, it is Boba Fett because Boba Fett is a clone of Jango Fett.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah,
and
but
it's
they're
not a
assuming
clone
it's
trooper,
Boba
it's not
Fett
just
and not
re-
some sort of other clone. There could
Even
there
though
could
they
be
all
another
look
reason
like-
why.
I thought you were talking about the
Clones
Marshal.
are dead. They aged too
Well, yeah,
well.
we know those clones are dead, but there could be we're sure it's Boba Fett, right? But we're not sure. It's not confirmed yet.
How the hell would he be able to
That's-
survive the
that's-
Sarlacc
that's
pit?
what he's saying.
How would he
Listen
survive the
to-
Sarlacc
listen-
pit?
Ed,
There's gonna be
hold
a
on,
so- there's
hold
gonna be a
on,
spin-off
hold
series
on,
for Boba
hold on,
Fett.
everybody, hold on. This is why I got hesitant to bring everyone in because there's too many of you guys talking at one time. Egghead, ask that question one more time.
How the fucking hell would he?
Okay, you got to talk
Survive
louder.
the Sarlacc pit.
How would
How
he?
he's
I want to
How would
hear
he
him say
survive
it because
that
it's
pit?
cringy as fuck.
Come on.
How
yeah.
the
What?
fuck would he survive the Sarlacc?
Why won't Discord let him say Sarlacc?
I don't know.
This is nuts.
I think it's because it sounds like he's outside, and he probably has like background noise filtering on.
I like how the
So-
one time you want
that's probably
Egghead to talk,
why.
the computer won't fucking play it for him.
I know, right?
Hold on, let me switch over.
Sarlacc pit does sound like some dirty stuff. I mean, I'd bleep it too.
Dirty stuff? That's my specialty.
How would
Boba
Boba Fett survive the Sarlacc pit? Well, I don't know. How do any of those fuckers come out of their unsurmounting odds?
how the fuck are they? How the fuck are all these Jedi still like walking the earth as Force ghosts? Like, how is that explainable?
Doesn't Boba Fett have like a fucking flamethrower on his arm?
The Mandalorian does. Does Boba Fett too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does.
But it's like there's a thousand. Maybe the Sarlacc pit had gas and burped him up. We don't fucking know.
Well,
probably
yeah,
tells the story.
I think it's because he had this special item called plot armor.
Thank you. The Mandalorian armor is very good, but plot armor is even better.
Way strong. Metaphysical even.
I guess I'm switching the link for the post show to like the link that I created. I didn't put it out there yet. I'll just post it for next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude! I got this kitchen appliance it's both a pressure cooker and an air fryer, and I got like an entire bone-in turkey breast and cooked it in like under an hour in there.
Yeah, they're really crazy.
Yeah, I cooked it on high. I did the pressure cooker thing for like 40 minutes, so it was cooked all the way through, and then I air fried it for like 15, and it got all like crispy on the outside, like it was.
That's
like,
pretty cool.
Dang. You know what I did? I got a spit roast once.
God damn it, Creamsicle! Nobody wants to hear about your fucking spit roast.
I don't know, Billy. You seem to talk a lot about my Twitter.
I literally bring it up as a joke because
he has
it's
to.
Funny.
Sometimes we bring up his screen on the like show, and we have to make sure that like people like your Twitter isn't showing.
Yeah, I have to make sure like there's not a video of you railing some fat pupper, some chunky fucking koala.
Toasty is not fat. She's an Amazon.
I've seen you do so many porns on my Twitter timeline, and never once have I been like, "Oh, there's a tiny girl. Creamsicle is plowing." It's always like, "Wow, Creamsicle's putting in
you're
work."
one to talk about not liking tiny girls.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said they're all
Oh,
noticeably.
gotta love a thick woman.
It's like you're giving the furry equivalent of taking down the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man at the end of Ghostbusters. It starts with some big jumbo marshmallow thing, and it ends in ectoplasm everywhere. It's nasty.
More cushion, better
Are you gonna hate on your dog for liking some big mommy moo moo milkers? Okay.
I'm not
Are you gonna
hating.
hate on that, Bill?
I'm not. I'm just simply.
It sounds like you're calling me out.
I'm not. I'm
You're calling
simply
me out because I like big
describing.
Amazon
I'm
mommy moo
describing how you're always going to town on some massive mound of fur.
Are you
fun.
jealous?
Am I jealous? Of course
Oh,
not, dude.
no.
Of course not. I'll tell you why I'm not jealous. Because I gets mine.
Alicia, I don't think Chris
Listen,
Chan's promo is going to work.
I'm trying to fix that by coming out there to visit Jeff Holiday. But
What's that mean?
He's a very busy man. Well, you said how I'm always on top of bigger people.
Yeah,
Which
so
I mean,
you-
hey, guilty as charged. I do like them thick, but Jeff Holiday is an exception, and I'm trying to get something with him.
But Jeff would be on you, right? Do you think you're gonna power top Jeff?
Negotiate the details.
You think you're gonna pull the fucking
I might
spinning top on Jeffrey Holidays?
I might.
Jeffrey Holidays.
Okay,
What the fuck? I don't mean to
in what
interrupt, but
world?
like,
In what
does
world?
anyone have a link?
In what world have you discussed Jeff Holiday being your bottom?
Earth. That's the world.
Are
The
you
one
in the
we want.
DMs? Are you in Jeff's
Jesus.
DMs? Can we
I'm not
confirm?
going to talk about my private conversations live.
You definitely just did.
I'm not
You
gonna- I'm not
definitely
gonna
just
air out
did talk
big
about them.
dirty.
Should we get him in here?
Can we get Jeff Holiday in here, please?
I don't know how. Let's say
Because you definitely just did talk about your private conversations live.
No,
But when it
never.
got, yes, you literally name dropped Jeffrey Holiday and coming out to the West Coast to
Listen, all I'm
apparently toss a couple of bones in his throne.
All I'm saying is episode 800, you should have had Mr. Scream up in there. That's all I'm saying.
Mr. Who?
Mistress Cream.
Mistress Cream?
Hell yeah.
What,
Who
do you
the
think
fuck is
Mistress
that?
Cream? Mistress Cream was going to lay into Jeffrey Holidays?
I might. I can.
Is this all
I can,
wishful thinking, or has Jeff been like in the DMs, like batting an eyelash, bending over backwards, showing off the tuchus?
Oh yeah.
Say
No,
now
I'm gonna
that I am
amend the
willing to
fifth.
go half these on anyone for the pay-per-view of
I
Kingsville
could believe that you were in Jeff Holiday's DMs, and he was talking about swinging some of his man meat down your little pup.
Hey,
placenta.
since we're having a free-form conversation here, I just want to put the feelers out there for this. I play a new game. It's called Star Wars Squadrons, and I'm looking for a squad of 5.
Nice.
If you play Star Wars Squadrons, it's cross-platform, so you can get it on Steam. So like PC, you can get it on Xbox or PlayStation. So
What's the gameplay like?
Star Wars Squad.
If you're willing
It's
to
like-
play with my shameful ass again, I will
It's
join you.
it's a Steam. It's like a space, like space flight sim, almost like Elite Dangerous, similar to Elite
Oh, okay.
Dangerous.
Nice.
You know what I heard?
Sounds fun.
And you
I heard that
you
if you use
you
VR
play in
helmet,
teams
right?
of 5. You can play teams of 5 that are like dogfights against other teams of 5, and then also you can do like a fleet battle where like each team has like a big ship and then 2 like medium-sized ships, and you work to
Okay.
destroy each other's ships before they destroy yours.
That sounds like fun.
It is fun.
It's also compatible with like a flight simulator controller, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but I use
VR. If you put the two together, it's incredible.
Cocaine.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Shit, man.
What?
Do you, I'm curious, Ben. Do you play Warzone at all? I swear, I'm always like 10 minutes late to whatever fucking game you play.
Yeah.
Warzone, the Call of Duty Warzone, like that Warzone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all right. I guess it ain't all that in a bag of chips. I mean, the game's too damn.
Cocaine's
Game's too damn large for me to fucking have anyway. Almost 300 gigabytes my ass. Activision ain't taking that shit. Fuck that.
All right.
That's too big.
Y'all gotta chill.
He's just making a point about Activision and their expensive ass games. Download 300 gigabytes. Oh my god.
Yeah, but this game is affordable. It's not too expensive, right?
The only game,
it's not a $60 game, right, Ben? What would it run you?
It's $40, and there's a few places
40?
where it's and there's a few places where it's like 30. There were some sales on it.
There's no hidden transactions in there, right? It's all stuff you earn in the game.
I believe so, yeah, and like most of it's just like customization type stuff. But there's no like pay to win type stuff.
So you can get bobbleheads in your cockpit.
Yeah, you can get like little Vader bobbleheads.
That sounds dirty. I don't want any bobbleheads in my cockpit.
In your
Yeah,
cockpit.
if you quit games too much, the game shames you for quitting too much.
I'll
It gives you
take
some
a
sort of
couple
status
bobbleheads.
that shames
The
you.
only
I don't want
game,
no bobbleheads in the
Yeah, that's
cockpit.
why Shabisky had that. Was it you or Shabisky that had that status?
That was me. That was me.
Oh, damn. You
I
quit
know.
too much.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts so much.
Does it ever go away?
It will after I play like 30 games, I believe.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's like tainted. When I had him on my team, they warned me that I was basically playing with a shitty partner.
Yep. We did good though. We did really good last
Fuck yeah, dude. We were so Shabisky's actually good at this game.
He is
By the way,
incredible at
speaking of
taking
Shabisky,
down,
look in gallery.
Gunships and everyone else.
Well, you
It's
guys
incredible.
playing Rebels or Empire?
Empire. Empire's way
Oh,
better
yeah.
in my
Empire.
opinion. I suck at Rebels, actually.
What's it,
Play.
just the ships fly differently?
Egghead, you just joined. I just want to quickly say happy birthday, man. I know I've talked shit in the past, but I love you. I hope you're having a good birthday.
Thank you.
Was that guy screaming cocaine or
Fuck
something?
Colton.
Something like that. That dude was weird.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. Was that him doing that?
Me? No.
Yeah. Well, you know you know who likes cocaine?
Who?
I do.
David Lee Roth.
Okay, yeah, sure, I believe it. I think most
I do.
rock stars
I
from
like
the 80s
cocaine.
probably did, right?
Shit, yeah.
Probably.
Right. David Lee Roth loved the cocaine. Loved it so much. You know when he went solo, right? he nobody from that band. I don't know anybody from that band. The David Lee Roth band. Like the guitarist, is he so? No. The drummer? No. They all look like women though. I don't know.
Oh, you mean the band
That was
after
the thing,
Van
though.
Halen?
Right. The David Lee Roth band. Whoever the guitarist was, there, not anybody of any real great note, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I think we are going to end this show pretty soon here.
Boo.
Unless you guys want to talk more about David Lee Roth and Star Wars video games.
I was just trying
might have run out of topics.
I was just trying to get more
Love
people to
David
play. I think I will play I'll play the game after the show here. You guys could follow me over to I guess maybe I should go over to Twitch and play. So immediately
Star Wars.
following this, I'll go over to Twitch and play for a little while. So everyone that watches that has the game, put Caleficent in there too. Anyone that has the game, we can all get together and play live following DP. So meet us over on Twitch for that stuff.
I will happily join you. I'm a little drunk. I might not do as good, but I will happily join.
We'll see. And if we get more than 4 other people, then we'll have to rotate people in and out. We'll see how many people show up.
I will happily switch between people because, like I said, I'm drunk. So we can.
Cool.
I don't think I got enough cocaine left.
Who's saying that?
God damn it, I don't know.
Who's saying
Oh, say happy birthday,
Everybody,
Thank you.
Yeah.
everybody
Happy
enjoy
birthday again.
Colton's cocaine. He got a big old bunch of cocaine for his birthday. He's snorting fucking snot boogers of cocaine, cookie boogers from the big old cocaine bags he got for his birthday.
Damn
I've been
right.
hanging out with Bob.
He's
Been hanging out with Bob.
We be smoking the cocaine because Joe Biden won.
Crack for life, apparently.
All right.
Doing coke for Joe. Coke for Joe.
Oh my God. I don't know what's going on anymore. I am ending this. I will see all of you guys later over on Twitch immediately following this. Have a good night, everybody. Oh, shit.
And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.